I missed you guys. Welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. We're going to be doing your questions. Everybody should have received their numbers. Again, I apologize for the rescheduling of this video, but I'm here. I know most of you are probably at work, so this will be time-stamped. Don't worry, the questions are closed. All right, let me just hop on my live and then we'll get started. And actually, let me hold on for 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, everyone. So questions I said are closed. Let me just put it here because I don't think I'll have a mod. Hey, sis. Hey, sis. How are you, love? I wasn't sure if you were going to be on or if you were going to be at work. I'm doing well. Things got a little hectic yesterday. Let me just make sure my volume is on. Okay, perfect. So everybody should have gotten their numbers, as I said. Let me go into my email and we're going to get this started. No more questions. I look tired too. I didn't get any sleep last night. Yeah. I didn't get any sleep last night. I couldn't sleep. I had like insomnia. It was crazy. Well, thank you for being here, boo. And I understand if you can't stay. It's retrograde. Yeah, I don't ever suffer from insomnia. I'm like one of those that you lay your head on the pillow and that's it. Right to sleep. It was just weird. Just weird. All right, we're going to start off with number 30. Number 30. And shout out to my guy Dorian for these cards. Thank you. All right, for number 30. What are T's intentions? What are the Taurus's intentions towards number 30? Okay. I love you. I love you, sis. What are the Taurus's intentions towards number 30? What are the Taurus's intentions towards number 30? Okay, I don't like the way that came out. Let's see. The Empress. Okay. I'm assuming that's the Taurus. The Queen of Swords. The Star. The Ten of Cups. Okay, I see the light here that you're talking about. The Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. Girl. Well. Knight of Wands. Wanted to come in very passionately. Empress. Nine of Cups. Queen of Swords. Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, the High Priestess. What in the frig? The Emperor, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. Woo, Six of Wands. Girl, I got goosebumps from this reading. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 majors. And then you got some big trump cards here with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So he's a Taurus. So this Taurus he sees you. You're the Empress, okay? Homie knows that you are the emperor, or you are the empress to his emperor, or vice versa, however you want to see it. He feels like he's very serious. His intention is to be very serious here with the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's a very, very beautiful energy here, okay? This person sees you as wish fulfillment. I mean, if this was a situation where you were in a relationship, I'd be like, this person loves you, because Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups signifies being in love to me. I just feel like with the Queen of Swords, this is someone that sees you very seriously and sees your value. Okay, with the Star and the Ace of Swords, they feel like they found their breakthrough. All right, someone that they can move forward with. They feel like they have a very spiritual connection with you. This person could even feel like with the High Priestess and the Ten of Cups. You know, this person could have my children. This person, we can move into a family situation. This person is very serious. Empress, Emperor. Okay. Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. They can see something moving very successfully between you two. Death. What's the Death? Five of Swords. Okay, this person is probably going through a big transition too. They could have had like an ending. All right, they feel like they've made some kind of breakthrough from something toxic. In other words, I don't know whatever they dealt from their past, but they see this as something that made, like, you're not going to be toxic. Like, wow, finally someone that's not toxic. All right, they could have gone through some kind of ending, as I said. They could have been married or committed in the past. What are their intentions? The Justice, the Four of Cups, and the King of Wands. Four of Cups. Two of Swords. What's this about? Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. What's the Justice? King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Eight of Wands. I do feel like this person feels like they don't want to miss out on an opportunity with you. So that's why they're coming up in this heavy energy. All right. This person doesn't want to miss out on opportunity. So it's like, I have to kind of, King of Pentacles, probably commit to this. Okay. Before number 30 leaves. That kind of, I need to take some kind of action. I don't want to end up being a disappointment to this person, to you. All right, Knight of Wands, Three of Swords, Page of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they went through something really bad in their past. So it's almost like realizing what they have in front of them, which is you. Five of Wands and the Sun. Seven of Pentacles. They could have been investing in someone very toxic before. So again, you're like a breath of fresh air. That's what this is giving me. This is really nice. This is beautiful energy. Congratulations. All right, you are an original, innovative thinker, and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimism and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. Okay, so your affirmation is, I am imaginative. This was beautiful, girl. All right. We're going to go on to number 1212. 1212. Sorry. Could you guys hear me? Yeah, my mom was calling. Could you hear me? Yes? Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Okay, let me repeat the question again for number 1212. Told the Libra through text about his immature behavior. We've been in no contact and how he needs to grow up. He never responded. Has the energy changed between us being done for good? Okay. What's the Libra's next actions towards number 1212? The Lovers, the Seven of Cups. What's the Libra's next action towards number 1212? The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. The Lovers, the Emperor, Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Chariot, Ace of Pentacles. Temperance, Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I feel like he's going to come back, but yes, it changed the energy a little bit to where now he feels like he's not going to come back as quickly, because there is something here where he was kind of left in some kind of confusion. He's still holding on to you, but he does feel kind of like, okay, maybe it's just time for me to move on. With the Moon, Eight of Wands, he doesn't know if he should reach out. Ten of Swords, he had Two of Wands, feeling that maybe you are trying to move on towards someone new or towards new love. So it's almost like, let me leave this person alone. What are the next actions? Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. I feel like there's going to be some silence for a while. All right, Death, Justice, and the Six of Wands was that. I feel like he's going to be waiting for you to make things right, to be honest with you. But I do see that in time he will be coming back. Knight of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups to reconcile. Strength and the Four of Cups. But it's almost like he's trying to fight it right now. All right, King of Wands. Eight of Swords. Yeah, he feels kind of like in his head about the whole situation, to be honest with you. But I do feel like he's going to reach out. He's just being kind of like stubborn. All right, it's almost like a hard to play kind of energy. I feel like when he reaches out to you, though, he's going to really express himself. All right, and it may not be in the best ways possible. This seems a little toxic on what he's going to say. But I do feel like it's coming from a place of passion, and he's going to try to get back in your pants. So it doesn't seem like it's over yet. Nine of Wands speaks about someone that's still holding on. It just feels like the energy has changed to where he probably is now going to stay silent a little bit longer, if that makes sense. Okay. You got stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. Your affirmation, I am focused. Okay, number 0. So sorry. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Could you guys hear me? Yes? Okay. Sorry about that. What's the energy surrounding number 0 at this time after her trip to the island? What's the energy like? The Star. Okay, there's a lot of healing. Three of Wands. Yeah, from this trip. This trip brought you in some kind of healing. All right, the Star and the Three of Wands. Ace of Swords. I don't know. There was the Sun. There's a lot of breakthrough. I don't know if you feel like you've gotten a lot of clarity. It's almost like what the doctor recommended or what the doctor prescribed. That's what this is giving me. There's a lot of, wow, 10 of Cups. This is nice. Three of Wands. Five of Pentacles was a Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Three of Cups. I feel like there's someone in the background waiting for you to contact them. Seven of Wands. This is almost, I don't know why this feels like you were, it's almost like a very healing energy, but it feels very like soft. You're going from the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Cups. This is giving me an energy of where you could feel a bit more vulnerable, but in a good way. It's almost like open, like there's an openness. There's a sense of like, I don't have to be so, not defensive, but so maybe like, how could I explain this? Like my guard is up, or there's like a sense of like relief, like exhale, waiting to exhale, that kind of energy. there was a big transformation around this trip for you with the sun and the death. King of Cups. Yeah, and look, in your energy, there's already like love wanting to come in. It's so funny because I feel like I've been telling you about this sense of defensiveness, or maybe the way you look at love or something like that. Or it's almost like, you know, a little bit of energetic block when it comes to you energetically blocking love. But this is kind of like opened up the portals for you in the energetic love realm, if that makes any sense. Yeah, Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. That's exactly what it is. You're showing up in a very much more queen, from the Queen of Wands to the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Very much loving. This is giving me a very sense of like, there is something here. It's almost like, I don't know if you went to the beach and you just released some kind of burden. This is like you left your burden at the sea. That's what this feels like. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Nine of Wands. What's that about? The Five of Swords and the Strength. It's like healing from, again, some kind of blockage, some kind of, it's giving me defensiveness. I can't move around that. What's this? Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Chariot. And it's so funny because I don't know if somebody was watching you, but there's someone in your energy that feels like they want to come in. But why is it Three of Wands? It's like they I don't know, put them in a bit of insecure energy of now coming towards you. Yeah, Six of Wands, because they saw something online. Page of Wands, you're having some kind of fun, some kind of real I don't know, somebody saw this that I just explained. You working on yourself, releasing burdens. But I don't know why that put this person in some kind of like energy where it's like, fuck, now I don't know how to come towards you. Now they're in their head. This is weird. Okay, now they feel like they really need to hold back. Yeah, somebody was watching you for sure, having a good time, like on social media or something like that. Hi, Liz. Hey, Toxic. Okay. That's so funny. I didn't even realize your second question. Okay, so is this person still able to see my social media even though he's blocked? Is this person able to see her social media even though he's blocked? That is hilarious. Well, there goes your confirmation. Six of Wands, hell yes. That speaks about some kind of something going public, something for everyone to see. Okay, some kind of recognition, something being out there. All right, yeah, Page of Cups, for sure. Can this person see that? See everything that's going on with her social media, even though he's blocked? Knight of Swords, yes. Emperor, hell yes. And now he feels like he has like some kind of chip on his shoulder. Three of Cups, because they're living up your life, but he's watching secretly with the High Priestess. Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, yeah. This person is anxious. Ten of Swords, for sure, because why would you be in this energy if you can't see? King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, for sure. He's trying to distract himself maybe through work. Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Four of Wands, Three of Swords. There's something that he saw that was very heartbreaking. He could have also here made up some kind of scenario in his head. I don't know if you was like maybe a masculine. Maybe you were just with friends with the Three of Cups and this person feels like you're out there doing something else. I don't know. Knight of Cups, yeah, King of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. This person is upset. Page of Swords. There goes the stalking. Nine of Cups and the Hierophant. I feel like this person kind of knows that you know that that he watches you. Just FYI. You got 0. You got, there is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new insight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. This is exactly what this reading felt like, okay? So that trip did you good. I am limitless. I love that. Did I skip somebody? Hold on. Am I tripping? Give me 1 second. Hold on. Oh, I see there what happened. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, number 55. Number 55. Okay. Okay, for number 55, why is the Libra, the potential boss, intimidated by number 55? Thank you, Enigmatic. How are you, my love? I pray that you're doing well as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. For number 55, why is the Libra, the potential boss, intimidated by number 55? Eight of Swords and the Justice. Seven of Swords, sorry, and the Eight of Cups. Interesting. What in the world? Why is this person in their head about you? And the King of Cups. Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Justice, Ten of Wands. Seven of Swords, the Lovers. Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles. What is this? Nine of Cups. Why is the Five of Swords? I feel like this person is a little bit in a sabotaging energy. I almost want to say it has nothing to do with you. You're coming up as a star, and this person may feel like you're going to take their job. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Wands. Seven of Swords, King of Wands, Page of Cups. I don't know. This person is I don't know if they have some kind of PTSD or some shit. Wait, what does this have to do with number 55? Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Judgment. Chariot and the Judgment, Six of Wands. There's something about your success and recognition with the Chariot, the Judgment, and Six of Wands that everyone kind of sees or knows. Three of Pentacles. I don't know if they feel like you're a great team player, so this is great energy, and especially coming from a boss. I just feel like it really has nothing to do with you. This person is just insecure. Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords, that's self-sabotage. Okay, okay. I mean, you're coming up as Six of Wands, the Star, and the Three of Pentacles. This would be like the star of the company. This is what this feels like. As far as the why intimidation, that's on them. That's not on you. If you know what I mean, it's like, and they also don't want you to leave. They don't want you like to move away to another place, but they also don't want you to take their job. So that's why they're intimidated, because again, you come up as the Chariot, Judgment, Six of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Someone that knows how to do their work, someone that's very cooperative, someone that stands out. So does this really have to do with you? I want to say no, because it comes up as their self-sabotage, their overthinking. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords. All right, Five of Swords. I don't know. The fact that anybody's presence put them into this energy says more about them than it has nothing to do with you. All right, so I feel like this person also feels like there's something here about you showing out your talent. And again, that's just going to end some kind of position for them. The Moon, they're very insecure. That's just the bottom line about it. Four of Swords, yeah, they're very insecure. If this, I don't know, if this is like, it's going to sound sexist. I'm not trying, no, I don't want to say that. This would be like little man syndrome. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Is that what you call it? Little man syndrome? That's what this would be like. This is weird. How does my current boss, the Taurus, view me? How does her current boss, the Taurus, view her? Three of Wands. Six of Wands. I don't know if your boss knows that you're waiting for some kind of upgrade or recognition. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Cups and the King of Wands. Three of Wands. Yeah, the Chariot and the Empress, like waiting for some kind of growth. All right. He may be like, or whoever, she or he may be a little bit on the fence as well, that you're going to be leaving or getting something better, some kind of success. Six of Wands in the Tower. Wheel of Fortune. What's the Tower? The Fool. Yeah, like you're going to go towards a new beginning. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Six of Cups. What's the Seven of Swords? Ten of Cups. Like go towards something that you feel is happier, maybe because there's a lot of burdens around this current position or something like that. All right, but how does he see her? Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. There again, that's why you come out in this energy like the Star, even though the Star is not here. But this person sees that you're, what's the Three of Cups? It's like you're I don't know, this person may know that you're taking some kind of action to go to another position. They see you as very abundant. They see you as very confident. All right. They know with the King of Swords, this is definitely someone that knows what they're doing. Okay. Yeah. Emperor. It's like you stand on your shit. Okay. This may be that you're going towards a leadership position as well, but that your boss sees you as a leader. All right. Two of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Sun. This person holds you at a very high pedestal. I'm gonna be quite honest. So I can see why the other person may feel intimidated. Or I can't, I mean, I could see it. I don't understand it per se, but I could see why that energy was there. So, and I feel like if you do end up leaving for another position internally, you know, in silence, this person is going to be kind of devastated for you to leave. Message from Spirit. Message from Spirit. Message from Spirit. Message from Spirit. Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Judgment. Five of Cups. Queen of Cups. Eight of Cups. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. You got a new beginning coming in. Page of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Judgment. Magician. And it's being manifested by the divine. But this offer may not be exactly what you want. Why is the Five of Cups? Ten of Swords. What is this about? Is this love, work, Emperor, the Star? Here you go again, Eight of Wands. This could definitely be you getting some kind of position of leadership again. But I don't know why the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Hold on. Skylar, move, bro. Move. I am going to feed you in a second. Really. You're fat as hell, so I know you're not going hungry. Eight of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Well, why the disappointment? Five of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Six of Wands. This is almost giving me a place of being complacent. The divine wants you to know that they're manifesting with the Magician and the Judgment something, some kind of new beginning here with the Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. It feels like it could be love, and it feels like it could definitely be, there's some kind of karmic justice being manifested for you, but it's almost like, I don't know, there's something that you like, you're going to fight it or resist it. It's almost like the divine is going to try to kind of drag you by the feet on this one. All right. And it's like you don't realize what they have. They have something much better for you, but since you can't see that in the 3D right now, it's almost like there's some kind of disappointment. And there could be a little bit of self-sabotage from your end. Hangman, from staying stagnant in a situation. I just don't know. It feels like love and or work. Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's something that you're resisting. Some kind of change is going to bring in some kind of happiness. All right. Three of Cups. There's some kind of celebration here, but on your end, Two of Swords, you can't see that. You can't see. It's like you're holding back. Seven of Pentacles from some kind of investment. There's like an analysis paralysis. You look at something, you don't do it. You stay stagnant. You look at it again, you don't do it. You stay stagnant. There's some kind of overthinking. So what's the advice from the divine? Chariot, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. You need to move. And whatever this is, Nine of Pentacles, gain some kind of confidence. Queen of Wands, yeah, Knight of Wands, be passionate, or there's some kind of light under your, there's a kind of fire under your ass that the divine wants you to, it's almost like they're bringing that in for you, but you're fighting it. Six of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Tower, King of Cups, Ace of Swords. This could also be around love. You could have a soulmate coming in. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, I just saw that there. This could be some kind of marriage, love. Ace of Swords, I feel like there's a lot of breakthroughs, but it's almost like you're fighting against the tide. And it's giving me from a place of stagnancy and being complacent. High Priestess, yeah, you're not using your intuition. The divine wants you to kind of be in the energy of flow. Be in the energy of like, let me take the wheel on this. Trust me, you're going to be great. Not just fine, great. There's something else I want to pull. Give me 1 second. If I can find those cards. Where are you? Here we go. It's always in the same place. Why I can't see him, I don't know. I'm going to answer that in 1 second, my love. Let me just pull these. Okay. What's the message from the divine? Let me just get 2 cards. For number 55. Create. Okay, you got 3. Give and jump in. Yeah. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever you feel best. In whatever way you feel best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. I feel like that's work. I'm going to be honest. It's like you're meant for bigger and greater, okay? But again, there's like some kind of, I think I've said this to you before, like imposter syndrome. So the divine wants you to gain some kind of confidence or light under your ass. Go from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Wands, right? Queen of Cups is not bad, but when it comes to work, I want to say the Queen of Wands is more like a boom, like I'm ready to jump in, right? Fiery kind of energy. Give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. Then you got jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take a leap anyway. In any way, this is that time. So that's exactly what your message was about. That's exactly what your message was about. Hey, Dorothy Boo. I'm going to be back on for the next Uncut on Tuesday. Yes, today's Friday. Yes, ma'am. Okay. You got number 55. Substantial changes in your future. Embrace the change. A need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. Oh my gosh. Girl, if this does not have been your confirmation. I am evolving is your affirmation. Okay, number 666. Number 666. What can I expect in the next 3 months? What can number 666 expect in the next 3 months? I'm going to add this one in for the next 3 months in a different format. I forgot one of you guys gave me the idea like I should include it in like one of those options, and I'm going to do so. I'll do it today. What can I expect in the next 3 months? What can number 666 expect in the next 3 months? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, some kind of positive change. 3 of Wands. There could be travel here or a move. Something like a 3 of Swords. Okay. Judgment. and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so you may be going through a transition. There is some kind of positive movement forward, and it's all going to be pushing you to some kind of elevation. However, I feel like in the journey, you are going to be faced with some kind of realizations that may not be comfortable. All right, Page of Swords. Yeah. Three of Wands. You may be faced with like knowing. Three of Swords. Ten of Swords. Yeah, there could be an ending to something. Judgment. Ten of Pentacles. And the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be ghosting or being avoided or avoiding you, okay? Two of Swords. And I'm going to kind of break it down because this is giving me like an overall scenario of what is going on, all right, over the next 3 months. So it could be different messages for each month. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Seven of Cups. I feel like you're going to have options here, and you're going to have to kind of use your discernment in choosing correctly when it comes to love. All right, Knight of Wands. Yes, somebody can be coming back from the past. There could be a third-party situation that you could be finding out about. All right, but there is Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Judgment. There is a good opportunity here when it comes to money and the World, Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. There's an opportunity here when you release someone, when you close out a cycle. All right, and again, that may be the disappointments that you'll be facing, to meet someone here that will be pushed into like a energy of marriage with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like a stability. All right, Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, the Star. There could be some kind of like, what is this? Four of Cups. You could be experiencing some kind of delays when it comes to love because of the decision that you may make. Okay, I'm gonna give an example. You have two options, let's say, in love. And I want to say you don't use your intuition and you go towards the one that you know you're not supposed to go to. It creates some kind of delays when it comes to the love life. What else? Six of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. I do feel like, again, there's people from the past that are going to try to come back. All right. But I feel like you're going to end up walking away. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Emperor. And you have an Emperor coming in. I feel like that's going to be your overall for the next 3 months. Energies wanting to come back, and then you have like a divine masculine. It's just, I feel like the ball is in your court and how you want to reach that destiny or that person, the Emperor, right? Because I always feel like our book is already written. It's just that we have the free will of how long, or, you know, the detours. Obviously, some of the free will comes with lessons that we need to learn to get to our person. All right, I do feel there's also stability coming in for you, like as far as money. So let's talk about August first. August. Right? Yeah. August. Page of Cups. The Fool. What's August looking like? The Six of Wands. You could be getting a lot of attention in August coming up. Okay, a lot of attention. Page of Cups. King of Wands. You could be getting some kind of like gesture or from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, the Strength. Yeah, Six of Swords, and the Empress, Five of Wands. You could be running into some kind of competition in the month of August. Two of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Justice. And again, it's just depending on how it feels like you're going to be taking someone back. I'm going to be quite honest. Okay, Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone that could be very inconsistent, someone that could be unreliable. Page of Wands, someone that could be very sexual, you know, over a lot of passion that you may feel is like your Ten of Cups, right? Ace of Pentacles, yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune. Two of Wands, someone that you feel like you can move forward with. What's the but? Knight of Pentacles, the Star, the Seven of Wands. There's blockages because this person here is going to be moving very slow, and I do feel like this is you having to follow your intuition again. And I feel like in the month of August, as I said, you're going to have a lot of options to choose from. It's just following your intuition. And again, we have free will. So if these are predictive, we could kind of change things a little bit. You know what I mean? All right, that was August. So what's September looking like? The Temperance, King of Wands. There goes that same King of Wands. Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups. In September, you could be definitely walking away from this fire sign or this fire energy here. All right, Five of Swords. There could be some kind of outside competition. Temperance and the Sun. Things could definitely be going good for a little while until it doesn't, right? King of Pentacles, yeah. And it's because you do want some kind of commitment. This is definitely a soulmate energy. But why is it Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, and a Three of Swords? The Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. There's gonna be some kind of insecurity here. You may feel like this person is dealing with multiple people. Death, and then that comes to an end. So there is that. I love the way how the divine just summarized your 3 months, and it's just breaking down very nicely, month by month. All right. I wish certain parts of my life could be broken down like that. I could avoid a lot of shit. What was that? September, August, September, October. What's October looking like? Let's see if we get that Emperor in October. What's October looking like? Four of Swords. There's some kind of separation. You may be healing after some kind of ending. Magician and the Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. There's an ending here that you're going to be healing from. I feel like you're definitely going to be learning some kind of lesson. There goes the Magician and the Ace of Cups. But you're manifesting new love here. Tell me about this new love. Two of Swords. Six of Swords. That's once you moved away from the stalemate, okay? Eight of Swords, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. It's going to take you some time, but I see you manifesting the new love. Hangman, Five of Swords. You just may have a little stagnancy. Again, it's just depending on how you want to go about it. But I feel like you have an opportunity here that's very equal, okay? But the Seven of Swords, you may be avoiding it because you're avoiding closing out a cycle. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're trying to get some kind of breakthrough in a situation that is kind of like beating a dead horse. All right. Okay, you got 666, a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts. What is it today, Divine? Tell me. Am I getting like holier than thou here? Not to toot my own horn. Like, I don't know. So you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. Your affirmations, I am centered. I guess that time away did me right because those numbers are hitting today. They're hitting today. Okay. Number 16. Number 16. Channel present and future, whatever comes out for number 16 for the Pisces. What's going on with the Pisces? Present moment. Present moment. The Moon. The Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Empress. There's a lot of feeling like at limbo. Hold on. Okay, sorry. There's a lot of feeling like at limbo or feeling like the Moon, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. It's like a lot of uncertainty here on the direction of something, on forward movement. It just feels like something isn't moving forward. This feels a lot like Mercury retrograde kind of energy. I do want to say that, okay? Something it's just like stagnant. Hey, her divine beauty. I'm sorry I didn't see you there, boo. Beloved Virgo, hey. The Moon. Tell me about the Moon. The Eight of Cups in reverse. It has to do with something, with someone coming back or something that you keep doing, right? It's that Einstein saying, and I never get it right, but something that you do over and over again, expecting a different outcome. Eight of Wands. I don't know why I just did that like that. The Star, yeah, wanting to heal a situation. Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, but there's disappointment here from some kind of like new beginning or Knight of Pentacles. Three of Wands. There's a lot of waiting. Empress, Ten of Wands, and it's bringing you burdens. What's the Eight of Cups reversed in the Moon? Ace of Swords. It's almost like I feel like the energy wants to move something forward, but it's not. There's a lot of stagnancy, a lot of waiting for some kind of new beginning, but it feels like the beginning is already here. So this feels like someone coming back around, but it's like, now what? It's like, well, you know what I want. What are you going to do? That kind of energy, and it's bringing you burdens. Yeah, King of Cups. I feel like you definitely want the healing, but it's not going maybe the way that you want. It's like you want someone to stand on business. The Empress and the Emperor. Okay, so it's like there's something here with the World and the Ten of Wands. You may be closing out. You may be closing out. Tell me more. The Seven of Cups. The Four of Cups in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles. Four of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. The Judgment. And the Fool. You have a new beginning here with someone else. Is this the same person we're talking about? Because we're going in a whole Nine of Swords. No, okay. So I feel like it's almost like the thought is like, if I release this and I just go off, you know, there is someone else here. There's a new love here. This could be an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. All right, I'm going to tell you the zodiac signs I have. I have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy Aquarius energy, Aries energy, Taurus, Libra. Who's this? That's that Aries energy. Okay, the Moon, Pisces, and Scorpio. So I feel like there is like new love that wants to come in. This could also be someone else from your past, okay? The Hermit, this could be a Virgo. It feels solid though. It feels like this person wants commitment or stability, but there's still something that you're tied to. You could be tied to an ending. So it's almost like a bit of resistance on your end. All right. You know, there could be a tower moment. And of course, tower moments are usually very uncomfortable. And from this, you are going to experience some kind of clarity. However, I feel like, what's this? I don't know. There's almost like an energy here. It's like a tower moment wants to come in for you to push you into another direction. It's almost like push you into a single or independent direction. But there's a bit of a self-sabotage on your end. And I'm going to be quite honest. This could be on you going towards someone else. Oh my gosh, I love you. I'm definitely going to comment on that in a second. Let me just get through this reading. Thank you so much. Let me just make sure these cards are upright, and then I'm going to do your what's coming up. I do feel like you're going to be getting over something though, okay? I do feel like you're going to be getting over something. I just feel like, I don't know, I guess with this retrograde, there's a bit of resistance here. It's almost like I want to say it's easier said than done, right? All right, what's coming up? What's coming up for number 16? What is coming up for number 16? What is coming up for number 16? Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Damn, are you going to become ruthless? Seven of Wands. Girl. Two of Cups. I don't know why. I'm sorry if I laugh like that, but damn. This feels like... I don't want to say what I want to say. This feels like be almighty. Like the Hulk is coming out. Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands. You may be leaving someone out in the cold. And it feels like very ruthless. It's like you're moving on. Yeah, you want change. You're done with the freaking blockages. You have a new beginning. Girl. What is the Chariot and the Tower? This may even be like leaving a home abruptly. This could be, I don't know, you could be giving someone back their car. There could be like a car involved. Why is the Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands, the Moon? Even though it's like, this is you, Queen of Swords. Shit. Okay. This could be a divorce. This could be a separation. And I'm asking how you're feeling about it. I don't see much sadness here. That's why I had the Five of Cups in reverse on the other spread. That's why I said you're going to be getting over something very quickly. This almost feels like something that has just been strained and drained for a while. It's like it's draining. So, you know, when you're like in a commitment or in a situation where it's just like, it's not even sad anymore. At this point, it's just like, bruh, like, bye. You know, you're definitely coming out of a place of logic. Like, damn, I've never seen you like this, to be honest with you. And it's funny, when I read you guys, I don't think I've ever had a personal reading with you, but I feel you. You know, I feel you in every reading. And I always tell you, come up in the Queen of Cups. And I feel like I've told you, there's going to be a time where that Queen of Swords needs to come out. But there's a balance, right? I'm going to be quite honest. You're coming up very like fucking fed up. That's what this feels like. And you're cutting someone out. Yeah, Hierophant. You want some kind of elevation. You want someone to man up or woman up here. All right. You want someone to really stand on business. All right. And you feel like you just need to do that on your own. So you're going to manifest your own greatness. Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Hermit, you could feel like someone has been stagnating your life or keeping you from moving forward. Two of Wands, Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles. You could be partnering up with someone else here. All right. Yeah, there could be like an ending to like a home situation. Ten of Swords, Tower, and the Chariot. Lovers. But what's this here? The Strength, Leo energy, Two of Pentacles. I don't know if you were juggling or you have a plan B. Five of Swords, yep. King of Cups, Three of Cups. Girl, this is some good cheese, man, because you got a little sneaky link here that you're going to be running off to and you're leaving someone else. Tell me about the King and the Queen of Swords. Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, yes. Queen of Pentacles, you're tired of being the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, this feels like you're tired. There's something about submission here. You're tired of being like, there's like, and again, it doesn't have to be quite literally that, but it feels like tired of being like somebody's housewife. And there's like a movie that is playing in my head, but I can't think about what it is. It's Given Me Enough by Jennifer Lopez, but not really. It could be, minus maybe the abusive part, okay? You know, like, this is that energy. But overall, it's just some kind of gain confidence from a situation you've been dealing with for way too long. It's like, it's time to find your happiness. It could have been a very slow process. And here goes your confidence for sure. You found it. All right. Queen of Wands, Four of Swords, and the, I don't know if you woke up one day and you're like, that's it. That's what this feels like. It's giving me that movie Enough. All right. It's giving me that. Anything else? Sounds like First Wives Clubs to me. I've never seen that. I've never watched. I have back in the MTV days, reality shows, but never watched like Housewives, but I guess. Hey, Astro. Hey, Jen. Okay. Anything else for number 16? Damn. Knight of Cups. Good movie. It sure was. Sure is. Oh, all right, I'm gonna take them. Sorry, they came out. Four of Pentacles and a Knight of Pentacles. Three of Cups in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. So there again, there's a stagnation here. Something not moving forward. There could have been a third party. There could even be gossip around the situation. There's something discontent. Knight of Cups. Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of limbo. Like, who the frig? They can't make up their mind. They're holding back from some kind of like offer or commitment or stability. The Star. Yeah, Ace of Wands. You feel like you're kind of beyond this. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You feel like this is beneath you at this point. You've had, I feel like maybe the Tower is to come, or you've already had that epiphany, but you will be getting it. The Tower and the Sun. And this is definitely divine intervention. Queen of Swords. Okay, then what? The World, the King of Swords, and the Moon. Somebody's going to be pissed at you. Okay? Again, that movie Enough, when she did all that, and he tried to come back like, oh, really? Yeah, bitch, really? Sorry, but I got to call it as I see it. Because once you close out this cycle, this person is pissed the fuck off. Why is this? I also feel like once you leave this situation, this person is going to question their manhood. This is giving me a lot of macho energy, egotistical kind of person. It's like you're going to humble this person. What else? Two of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Cups. Don't start questioning yourself, because you come up in this like badass kind of scenario, and then it's like, damn, did I do this? Did I do the right thing? Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, yeah, Five of Wands. You're going to be in your head. Okay, and then Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. You'll get right back to it. Okay. King of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Girl, you better not take... Girl, there's an energy that you may be, I don't know, going back. You may be doing a detour. And there's somebody else here showing up. That's the crazy part. That shows up good on paper. Who's this other person? A girl. Why? Who's this other person? Three of Wands. Wanted to come out cross. Ace of Wands. There is someone else here that shows up much more stable. And it feels like someone that you already know. It doesn't feel new to me. King of Cups in reverse. But you don't show... is this her energy? Queen of Swords. There's someone that you don't show love to. I don't know. Somebody wants you. Nine of Wands. They don't want to release you. And this isn't the same person. Page of Cups. They're waiting for you in like agony. Like, damn, give me a chance. Well, is she going to? Eight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Death. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. You may be like, you know what? I just kind of need time to myself. I need to work on myself. Six of Wands, Chariot. You may want attention elsewhere. You just may want to be, you know, if that's the scenario where you're like a housewife, it's like, now I just want to be back in the streets. You know, and not in a good way. Kind of want to do my own thing. I get it. Girl, you got to let me know. Because your reading was off the chain. I do feel like I want to pull on something else. Let's pull on here and then we'll wrap yours up. Stop telling my business. Girl. Okay, so what's her message here on this situation? Message from the divine. Manifest. Abundance. And break free. I knew that. I swear to you, I knew that was going to happen. Slow down. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. All right. I mean, I don't need to read these out, but I will. Manifest. You're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking so you attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. Abundance. You're being asked to be open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step to receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. I don't know if there's a situation here where you feel a bit codependent on this person. Now, that's your business. I get it. But I'm getting that. And it may have to do with like assets involved between you and this person. If this is a marriage, I get it, right? And break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Tell me about this abundance card. Nine of Swords, King of Swords, and a Knight of Wands. So I don't know if you're just thinking logically in the situation. Emperor, Chariot, and the Star. There's some kind of success that could be here involved. All right. And maybe that could be a reason that you're still holding on to this. There could be children involved. You know, the abundance card speaks about, you know, there's like a pot of gold. But abundance also is like the 10 of Pentacles, which gives me like, there's things that we're attached to, right? Family, kids, etc., etc. So I get it. All right. Number 16. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive. So, I mean, you are a Pisces. You're the most intuitive sign of the whole tarot. So, of the whole astrology, zodiac. All right, my love. Let me know. Email me, please. All right, number 9. Oh, sorry. Before I timestamp that, I'm going to go back on these comments because I've been so focused. Her Divine Beauty, thank you. I appreciate you, babes. Best reader ever. Thanks again for yesterday's life-changing read. Oh, thank you. She is. I'm seriously still shocked from mine's yesterday. She has no idea how much that accelerated my healing. I was praying for true closure and she gave it. Oh my God, I want to cry. Stop. Never vouch for a reader the way I have now. Hmm. Oh my gosh. I love you guys. That really made me like tear up. You have no idea. Like that's my whole like purpose at this point. And this is what I promised the divine and God that I would do, or try to do at least. So thank you. Okay, sorry. Number 9. Number 9. Okay. 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 Am I still going the right direction in love before investing too much? Okay. Is number 9 going in the right direction when it comes to love? Is number 9 going in the right direction when it comes to love? I don't know how that was supposed to come out. It kind of hit my tablet there. Let me reshuffle. Is number 9 going in the right direction when it comes to love before investing too much? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, there goes your investment. King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, the moon. Pisces, Scorpio energy. 9 of Pentacles. There may be something significant about a wolf. I don't know why I want to say that. And the 5 of Wands. What's the 7 of Pentacles? 7 of Swords. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, the moon. The Empress, that's you. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, the Sun, 5 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Ace of Cups. What's the 7 of Swords? Knight of Swords. I don't know if you're currently dealing with someone. So is her direction correct? Let me see. What's the Two of Wands? You know, it's like not a straightforward answer. Here's why. Okay, tell me about my thought process right now. Sorry. High Priestess, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Cups, that, okay, Three of Swords. So, deliver it that way? How? And then, I've never done this before where I'm questioning my own intuition, but I have several messages. Okay, so regardless, it's okay. So here's the thing. It's like the divine. I was gonna say that, but okay. Here's the thing. I'm not sure if you're dealing with someone right now, and it's almost like so there's no straightforward answer because at the end of the day, regardless, it's gonna lead to some kind of elevation. This is all like, for instance, if you're dealing with someone right now and you're like tippy-toeing and you're kind of scared to jump in it, or you're kind of scared to be your authentic self, I think that tells you everything. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna give you an example. If I'm dating, and and absolutely you need to treat people accordingly. So there's an energy of course, not just opening up all the way if you're just meeting someone, but there's definitely something here with giving someone the benefit of the doubt regardless of how the outcome is. We can't control outcomes when it comes to every single thing. We can't control outcomes to most things. So it's almost like, if you can't be your true authentic self in a situation, is it really for you, right? Even though it may lead to some kind of disappointment, we don't know that. So let's remove the outcome part. But if it does, how could I say this? It's like there's a lesson anyways. It's going to lead to elevation regardless, even if it comes from an ending. All right. That being said, if you're dealing with someone, I'm going to try. I pulled on their energy, and I'm sorry I had to, because I needed to understand this. There could be a third person. So I'm assuming that's why you're asking the question. Okay. There is some kind of energy with you, Empress and the Moon, where you're unsure. And I feel like that speaks a lot on intuition. Talking about the Moon, Eight of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like you've done the work enough to know your answer, but it's almost giving me like a place of uncertainty, because I feel like it's almost like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but then it's how are you going to be able to experience this person? How are you going to really be able to experience the situation if you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out? So is she going in the right direction? High Priestess, Hermit, and the Queen of Pentacles. So your answer, I can't give you a straight answer. I want to say yes, because regardless of if you're in it authentically, if you're in it following your intuition, your discernment, right? Then yes, because you have the High Priestess, the Hermit, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone speaking you that have already learned past lessons. You already know what you want. Is this person showing you? I don't know on where you guys are at if you're dealing with someone in the 3D. Are you going in the right direction? If you're sitting in this High Priestess, Empress is here too. Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles energy, absolutely. Yes. Because what this energy tells me with the Empress is that you know what you want, you know what you don't want, you know what you can tolerate and you won't tolerate, and you're going to be treating people accordingly. Meaning if some kind of Joe Schmo come around and they're like, yo, let's lay up, da da da, and then you're like, all right, but that kind of player kind of energy, you're gonna be you instantly recognize that, and you're like, no. If there's a situation where you feel emotionally fulfilled, right? If you're currently dating someone, and it gives me like the Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. This is giving me, it's like stalemate, like kind of jumping, waiting to, I don't know if you guys ever played Double Dutch. I did. That was like my thing in my childhood. It's like waiting to jump in the rope for the right moment, right? It's that kind of energy. So is she currently sitting in this energy? Four of Pentacles, Emperor. No, you're trying to control outcomes. I'm going to be quite honest. Four of Pentacles, Emperor, and the Four of Swords. You're trying to remain in control of this because things from your past that ended up in disappointment. And that's what I felt. So I'm sorry I can't give you like a straight answer. If you're trying to control outcomes by playing double dutch, by seeing where you want to, when is a good time to jump in the rope, then you're not being in your Empress, High Priestess, Hermit, and the Queen of Pentacles energy, because either you're in or you're out. Okay, so I guess your overall answer here is, are you following your intuition? Do you know exactly what you want? And if you're dating or you're with someone, is that person showing you that? Is that person dating with your same intention? I truly hope that I was able to give you an answer. Let me see if I can pull some more on that. What is the direction that she's on right now? Tell me about it. King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Page of Cups. Okay. Tell me about the direction she's currently on. King of Swords. Okay. There goes the High Priestess. Two of Wands and the High Priestess. Okay. King of Wands, Hangman, Page of Cups, Five of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, High Priestess, Five of Swords. No. There's you sabotaging your High Priestess energy because there's something about you still waiting, if that makes sense. And there's still disappointment here. Tell me about this. Is all these masculine energies the same? Judgment. Yes or no? Page of Swords. Tell me about this. What's the Hangman? Queen of Cups. Is there still someone stuck on someone from their past? That's the question. All right. Are you walking away from conflict or competition? Is there still narcissists hanging around? Are you waiting for someone that's not giving High Priestess and Nine of Pentacles, if that makes sense? Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Tower, and the Two of Cups. Why is the Five of Swords? Page of Pentacles. So this is giving me, hopefully you're not accepting breadcrumbs. I just don't know where you are in this, if you're dating, if you're not. All right. Are you standing your ground? Seven of Swords, the Hermit. Are you trying to avoid something? Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. It's giving me a lot if like you're waiting for someone to do right by you, or you're waiting for someone to give you what you want. And High Priestess don't wait. They know their value. They know exactly what they want. And if somebody can't deliver that for them, again, in the appropriate amount of time, as I said, is this something, if you're dating right now, there's red flags. Are you following that? If this is something that's been going on more longer than just like dating now for a few months, is this person showing you that the intention is there to follow accordingly, right? High Priestess, Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the World. There's a need to be a little bit more logical and more confident in what you want. You don't need to water yourself down for anyone. I truly hope I was able to deliver that in the most clarity possible. Okay, number 9. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. I am compassionate. And that is a side to it, yes. But are you doing what's right for you? Sorry. All right. Number 222. Number 222. Thank you, boo. Okay, what's coming up between... What can I expect in love between now and the end of this year? What can I expect in love between now and the end of this year? What can I expect in love between now and the end of this year? What can number 222 expect in love between now and the end of this year? You're going to be getting over something. Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords in reverse. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Healing from a situation. Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're no longer going to be delusional or have some kind of... what's the word? It's like seeing the potential in something. You know what I mean? Like, again, that's delusional, right? Empress. And the Six of Wands. There's a lot of confidence that is coming in. You're going to get a lot of attention, which I feel like you always do. Queen of Pentacles. Chariot. Yeah, you're definitely moving forward. Three of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands. The healing is going to bring in some kind of new opportunity. I do feel like you may have a little roller coaster ride when it comes to, you know, getting over something or that delusional energy. Okay, that's fine. That's normal. Justice. You have some kind of karmic justice coming in. All right, I feel like you're going to be avoiding a lot of these certain people that are going to give you attention. You're going to be sitting in a much more self-confident energy. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You're going to be walking away from someone. You're calling judgment on someone. All right, Three of Wands and the Star. What's the Three of Wands, the Justice, and the Empress? Emperor. Three of Wands, Death, Nine of Pentacles, and the Hermit. I feel like you're going to learn a lot of lessons, and I do feel like there's an energy here of waiting for the right person. All right. What's the Seven of Swords? The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You're going to see through people's bullshit. You're going to cut. It's like you get a lot of attention, but you're going to kind of filter them. Okay, tell me more from now in love to the end of the year. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be releasing burdens, okay? People that you've invested in. That's pretty much like a waste of time. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. Somebody could be coming towards you. A fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or they could have that placement. Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Hangman, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. You could have a commitment coming up. You have true emotional satisfaction. Okay, this could be someone that's very emotionally available, that feels like, you know, that fills you, right? Emotional fulfillment. Magician, Knight of Cups, and the Four of Cups. I don't think you see this coming. Three of Pentacles. You may be cuffed up by the end of this year. And all this is coming from healing after a tarot moment. All right, it's like the light outside the tunnel. You will be fine. You will be okay. It's a roller coaster ride, which, you know, as I always said, any separation, divorce, you know, it's breakup is like mourning, right? A death, because it's death of a relationship. Page of Wands, but you'll get right back up on those feet, girl. Queen of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You're going to get right back up. You'll have your moments, though, and you're going to learn a lot of lessons. It's going to transform you. You're going to get back out there to dating, but as I said, you're going in with a different perspective. You're going to go in with a different mindset. You have Ace of Cups. You're manifesting something emotionally fulfilling. What's the Ace of Cups here? Is she going to meet someone by the end of the year? This Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. I feel like you're going to go through a transition first, and then you're going to be manifesting. Four of Cups. Yeah, you're going to sit in a little bit of, you know, the roller coaster. All right, but and the options are going to be a little disappointing. Hangman, Seven of Swords. You may feel like a little stagnancy in your love life. Seven of Wands, Tower, and the Two of Swords. You're going to be blocking people, all right? People that had you at some kind of stalemate. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be working on yourself. The finances are going to be looking good. I know you're not asking about that, but I feel like you're going to be diligently working on that. King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like a lot of this, the most of the year is healing. This new beginning could be the beginning of next year. It could be further down at the end of this year. What's the hidden energy around her? What's the hidden energy around number 222? What's the hidden energy around number 222? Oh. Hangman and the Four of Cups. Seven of Cups and Death. Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody could feel very stagnant. Somebody can be going through some kind of like enlightenment moment, realizing they got to work on themselves. There's something they're not happy about themselves with. All right. And this could be around their love situation. All right. I feel like, what's this? What's the enlightenment moment? Somebody realizes that they need to release someone. This could be someone that's in a family situation with the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know why I want to say there may be dogs involved. Two of Swords. Someone could be understanding that they're at a stalemate and they're in some kind of yucky kind of energy, like mopey. It's like they need to leave someone out in the cold, okay? What's this? Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Realizing that investing back into or committing back in from someone from their past is going to be just sabotaging to them. Five of Wands, High Priestess, Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords. This person is not following their intuition. I feel like that's what their moment of enlightenment comes in. Three of Wands, Five of Cups. It's like they're waiting for something to kind of go downhill. But they're lacking some kind of confidence, and it's putting them in a really pessimistic energy. They keep holding on to something toxic. Yeah, waiting for a breakthrough. Hey, Gigi. Okay, channel message from the twin. I need to stop making all those facial expressions. Y'all got me here with fine lines and wrinkles. Channel message from the twin. Channel message from the twin. Judgment, Six of Pentacles. And the World. The Chariot. And the Seven of Wands, Judgment. Six of Wands. This person, your twin wants to come back towards you for another chance. But realizing that you deserve an equal give and take, they feel like you're moving on. I don't know if you got them blocked, but that can be causing some kind of anxiety. Now, the blocking may just be you and this person not talking. They're really looking back at a situation. Ace of Swords. And they feel like they found their person, which is you, Queen of Pentacles. They found, yeah, the Hierophant. But it's almost like they're holding back. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, because they could be working out a family situation. Page of Swords. Six of Cups, Tower. You could be finding out about this. Star. They could be trying to heal a situation. All right. Yeah, the Fool is like they want a new beginning with you. Nine of Cups, Page of Cups. They feel very good with you. Five of Wands, Three of Cups. But there's competition here. Someone that is very deceptive. This person may be cheating on them too. They could be going towards someone new. I feel like this person also realizes that you're going to get your Emperor. But I feel like the person that they're dealing with may be leaving them for someone else. You got trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. I am balanced. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so sorry about that. Just extra beauty marks. Girl. All right. Number boom, 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 8. Number 8. I'm so happy that I actually didn't do these yesterday. I feel like so much lighter today. I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely wouldn't be giving you guys some kind of like shitty reads. That's just not who I am. So if the energy is not there, I can't do it. And I feel like these readings have been pretty on point. Well, you guys gotta tell me. I don't know. Okay. Number 8. Hey, boo. Hey, love. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. What's the current energy from V towards number 8? What's the current energy? So these are 3 channel messages, so bear with me, guys. I will get to yours in a second. What's the current energy? The Lovers. The Queen of Cups. Okay. What's the current energy from V towards 8? 6 of Swords. The Emperor. Oh. And the Justice. Okay. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. The Lovers. 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. 3 of Cups. 6 of Swords. The Empress. Emperor, Hierophant, Justice, and the Hermit. Girl. Let me just make sure. Is the Empress and the Queen of Cups the same person? Yes or no? Yeah, okay. Okay. So I feel like this person is a little bit 5 of Pentacles, Lovers, 4 of Wands. There is a lot of insecurity on commitment. However, that's I'm just going to give you that negative side right now because everything else looks great. Queen of Cups, 3 of Cups. There's love here. The energy towards this person, towards you, is that they love you. They want to move things forward. They may want to have a baby with you or something like that, but they want to move things forward to the Emperor and Empress. This person could definitely be going through some kind of elevation. They could even be thinking about commitment. All right, with the Justice and the Hermit, this person could have really taken a time to kind of work on themselves. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. They want to work at this reconciliation. 6 of Swords and the Empress. Queen of Wands, okay. This person is seeing you hotter than ever. Like, there is something here where this person is like, damn, you look good. All right? You're a baddie. All right? And I know you're a baddie. But I'm saying, like, beyond what you are now, this, like, their perception of you is like, whew, I don't know, girl. There could be something around a sunflowers here. I don't know if this person, if you like sunflowers, or this person knows that you like a certain kind of flower. I don't know why I'm getting sunflowers. All right. And there's the color blue. Emperor and the Hierophant, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person there's some kind of confidence now in wanting to commit, but they feel different. This person feels different. Justice and the Hermit. Page of Pentacles. This person feels different in their energy. Like they've elevated some way, somehow. Whoa, High Priestess. So this person, do they recognize that connection? This person could be recognizing the connection you and them have. That spiritual connection. I don't know if they resonate with its term twin flame, but you know, it's here. All right. They could be kind of upset at the fact that they've avoided you for a while, or they avoided you giving some kind. They've avoided kind of giving you Ace of Pentacles, something stable. I feel like this person wants to build, but they've learned lessons. Who the fuck is this? Like, this is not the same, you know. Has he grown up? You know? Okay, what else? 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups. It's like, I don't know. The fact that you let this person wait and sit with their agony, it triggered something. Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles, death, and the Queen of Pentacles. What the fuck? Okay, this person wants a rebirth, but they're coming, well, the energy here towards you is that they're like, I'm right, like I got a ring right now in my hand, or let's just go to the courthouse. This is what this feels like. They want a rebirth, strength. They want to heal things. All right, Six of Cups, Nine of Swords. They're in anxiety. Six of Pentacles, Temperance. Let's heal. You know, like how long is this gonna take? That kind of energy, girl. Girl. Okay, okay. That's good. So it's working. Okay. So what's coming up in this situation, in this energy? What's coming up in this energy? Girl. What's coming up in this energy? Okay, so okay, I'm so sorry. You asked me 3 questions and a channel message. Okay, sorry. Okay, I answered the first one. Okay, so it was gotcha. I didn't understand it, but now I just saw the breakdown. All right, let me answer those and then I'll do the channel message. Gotcha. I'm so sorry. Okay, so what's coming up towards V? Do you mean what are his actions towards you, or what's coming up between you and him? Like what's coming up for him? Like just in general, what could he expect coming up for him? Okay, in his life, gotcha. All right, so what's coming up in this person's life? What's coming towards V? What's coming towards V? What's coming towards V in general? Page of Wands, Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse. He could be angry at somebody. Yeah, Eight of Swords and the Moon. He could really be in his head. He's stressed the fuck out, or he will be. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, Page of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in reverse, the Tower, Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Moon, and the Five of Wands. This person could be going through a lot of hostility. What's this? Empress. Oh. So I see how what the divine just did here. I see that. Wow. So here's the thing. If this person comes towards you, I'm going to give it to you from their perception. Like, I'm going to be this person. So if I'm coming towards you, you're going to be like, fuck no. Two of Swords. Or maybe at some kind of crossroads. They're going to peep that. And they're really going to work hard at this. This is what's coming towards them, right? And then this would be like Knight of Swords in reverse and the Tower. Pissed the fuck off. Now in their head about their happiness. What the fuck did I do? But it feels like they're pissed off towards you, but it's almost like understanding that it's all they're doing, because now they're in their head about their happiness. And then, you know, in their head, they're going to be fighting something. It's like going back and forth. Tell me about this. Yeah, Page of Cups. This person is going to reach out. But the fact that you, Two of Swords and the Page of Swords, Six of Wands, this person could even be thinking you're getting attention. Two of Swords. So now you're at some kind of crossroads. This person, what's coming towards them is probably even the thought process that you could be in limbo between you and this person. You could be in limbo between someone else and this person. That's how it's coming off. Three of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And here they are trying to, like, okay, diligently work at this. Knight of Swords in reverse in the Tower. Yeah, Six of Cups. Is this her? Four of Swords, yes or no? Knight of Cups, they're coming towards you. Eight of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, King of Cups. Now they're rethinking of, like, damn, Eight of Swords. It's like they're in their head about the person that they love. And now, but it's almost like, why are they in their head like this? The Devil, yeah, the World, realizing that you don't want any kind of toxicity. So it's like their anger could be towards you, but it's almost like projection, if that makes sense. What's the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Ooh, Six of Swords. So this person could be like, fuck, I fumbled the Ten of Pentacles to go towards the Queen of Wands. The Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. In a situation that's not even going right. In a situation where I don't even feel for this person. There's some kind of coldness here. So I fumble something that could be longevity. Yeah, Judgment. Four of Pentacles. And it's almost like sitting now with that. With their stupid ass investment going towards this Queen of Wands, and nothing is wrong with the Queen of Wands, but again, it's almost like fumbling. And so he's going from the Ten of Pentacles. He left the Ten of Pentacles to go towards the Five of Pentacles. And then on top of this, for someone he doesn't even have probably feelings for, because this looks like some cold ass shit. Wait, what? That could also be that too, for sure. Definitely Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. What's the money looking like? Five of Cups, King of Swords, and the High Priestess. Yeah, that could definitely be that too. His pockets could be hurting, but this is giving me more in the timeline of what's coming towards him when it has to do with you. That's what this is giving me. And feeling stupid, like feeling like a whole jackass. But the projection is like being mad at you. What else is coming towards him in general, other than her? The Chariot, the Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Empress, again, Three of Swords. There could be some kind of heartbreak with a baby mama or some kind of like realization. Three of Swords again, and the Queen of Wands is still giving me the same thing. Empress and the Sun, that's you, your happiness, but yet it's just giving me the same thing. You're stuck with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands. What's the Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles? There could be something here. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit to the Six of Pentacles. There can definitely be some kind of money loss, but this is bringing up some kind of codependent energy. King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. He's definitely going to be leaving someone, and he's going to have to sit with himself. He's going to be peeping another connection, and it's going to burn the Tower. Yeah. What's happening between V and S? What's happening between V and S? Oh, thank you so much, Stump. I appreciate you. Oh, none serious. I just deserve to be happy. Amen, boo. Okay, what's going on between V and S? The Eight of Cups. Girl, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, I had to laugh. Okay. The Chariot and the Justice. Why am I getting jail here? I don't know. Eight of Cups. High Priestess. The Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Death. Oh, shit. The Chariot, Knight of Wands, and the Justice, Ten of Pentacles. Here's the thing. What's going on is that this person has no idea. They're sneaking away in silence. V is sneaking away in silence. Nine of Pentacles. Gathering some kind of confidence to Eight of Cups. King of Wands. Four of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Maybe to go towards someone else. Towards you. Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of finances here involved. I feel like he's codependent. I don't know why I feel that way. Eight of Swords and the Death. There's an ending coming up. All right. Five of Swords, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Justice. I feel like what's going on right now is there's an ending that's happening because he's feeling like he's going to go and reconcile. All right. But there's a change of events on his end when you're like, nope. Because you got the Nine of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. There's an energetic shift. So what's going on between V and S? Three of Pentacles, again, the Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of cold energy, a lot of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of coldness here. Someone doesn't want to let go, all right? But I feel like there's a Tower moment coming, all right? Knight of Pentacles is just kind of slow because there's King and Queen of Swords. There's like a separation, a divorce coming up. You know, there's a breakup. But I feel like it's just slow because someone could be codependent or feel like they have a lot of burdens. The fact that you are in this Empress energy is bringing some kind of energetic shift for him, because it's like, I don't know why your energy is heavy on his back. All right. She may be realizing that she's still holding on to you too. All right, channel message. Channel message for number 8. Channel message. What's currently going on in the present moment? What's currently going on in the present moment? Hey, Rashida Boo. What's going on in the current moment for number 8? What's going on currently? Ace of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Nine of Swords in the Tower. Three of Cups. You could be a little stressed around the dating world, okay? Ace of Pentacles, yeah, King of Pentacles. Somebody could Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be coming towards you to have some kind of stability, and I see you being in your head. This person wants to, let's see. What's this Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles? Hangman. Who is this person? King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning here. Somebody really wants to give you a stable opportunity, but it's almost like you need to shift your perception, or this person wants you to kind of move forward. You can definitely be talking to this person, but I feel like with the Three of Cups and a Five of Cups, it's like the dating pool is disappointing to you. But there's someone here standing up that's waiting for you. There's someone here that's standing up. That's what I said. I meant there's someone here that's showing up that really wants to commit. The Fool and the Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. You guys are showing up as soulmate energy. I feel like right now you are healing though, okay? Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands. I don't know. There's a bit of like anxiety when it comes to commitment right now on your end. Tower and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Cups. And this may just be, again, from the healing process, kind of figuring out what do you want or what's your happiness. Three of Cups, Five of Cups. Yeah, the Moon. There's a lot of insecurities here when it comes to the love around you, right? And I feel like it's because you are going through a lot of, I'm going to be honest, spiritual warfare or a tug of war energetically between you and this past person. There's a little ego here too. I feel like people want you, but Nine of Swords and the Devil, Knight of Pentacles. You know, you're taking your time. You're taking your time. Yeah, Ace of Swords, and you want some kind of breakthrough. You want it to feel right. You want it to be like that boom kind of energy, right? Ace of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Hierophant. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Two of Cups. So there is avoidance on commitment on your ends. Nine of Pentacles, Temperance. And again, it's because you are healing, you're regaining confidence. And there's still here, like, you showing yourself, you're first, regardless. So, yeah, Nine of Cups, yeah, Six of Pentacles. You're giving to yourself and you're choosing you first. This is nice. This is nice. This is really nice. This is nothing bad with that. Okay, you're welcome, babes. What's coming up in this situation? What's coming up in this situation? What's coming up in this situation for number 8? What's coming up in this situation for number 8? Eight of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse. It's just a transition that you're going through right now, that you're a bit non-committal. All right. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You're not trying to be all like haphazard. Like, you're not trying to rush into anything. The Star. You're taking your time to heal. And that's quite fine. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Eight of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Six of Swords. I feel like you're going to move away from this eventually. Chariot. Yeah. Tower. And the Ace of Swords. You're going to have some kind of breakthrough. You're doing a lot of healing. A lot of healing. A lot of healing. And you are going to get a breakthrough from this. The Fool. What's the Fool and the Ace of Wands? Magician. You could have a Gemini or Aquarius coming towards you. All right. Five of Pentacles. It's just right now I feel like, again, there's that insecurity, non-committal. Right? Queen of Cups. And you're moving on very successfully, very in your own energy. All right. Two of Pentacles. What is the Star? The Page of Pentacles. Tower. King of Wands. There he goes. Okay, so you may have an unexpected, you know, reach out, which you already know. Ace of Pentacles. There's someone here wanting to offer you commitment. I feel like there's a big focus on your stability. Okay, money could be looking good. Okay, there could be some kind of payout coming up for you. Yeah, there's money coming up for you. There's like a big lump sum coming up for you. You have heavy Pisces here that may want to deal with. You have a soulmate coming in. Empress. Three of Cups. Three of Wands. That's waiting for you. All right, tell me about this. I feel like you're going to be using your intuition when it comes to your twin. You're really going to try to avoid it because you're in a happy energy. Okay, you end with the Moon. The Strength, and the Four of Pentacles. I do see a very heavy soulmate energy here. There is a commitment that wants to come in, but I feel like it's like there's a weight. Yeah, there's a weight. There's a bit of stagnancy, okay? And there's still a lot of healing. I feel like you're just very much kind of to yourself. But you got a very heavy soulmate energy. I feel like in time, this could definitely lead to a relationship. The Sun. Wow. Okay. This could lead to a very happy commitment. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be any sign, really. I was getting heavy Aquarius, Gemini energy, too. But I'm not there for sure. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. Nothing wrong with that. This is beautiful energy. You're doing the right thing. If you're not ready, you're not ready. There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like it's just going to feel right when it does. Exactly. I love that for you. I love that. I love that mind, that meant that process. Absolutely. What else? What else for number 8? What else? You know what? I want to go here. What else is coming up for number 8? What's the upcoming energy? Attraction? You're getting a lot of that. For sure. Codependency. I feel like a lot of people want to, I don't feel like that's you. Love yourself first. Yeah. I feel like you're healing from a codependent situation, right? And or like a codependent energetic situation, not like you were financially tied to this person. But I do feel like people want to latch onto you, and it's because there's you know, you're a baddie. It's like you look good. And it's like, no, you're in that love yourself first energy. Express your love. I feel like people want more from you. Codependency, give your relationship a chance. Here's the thing, that codependent person is coming back. Love yourself first, free yourself, and that's the energy that you're in. Make the effort. So there's someone here, someone new. It's like the soulmate energy. Make the effort. Codependency, give your relationship a chance. Then there's this one. This could be the one. All right. And then retreat. I feel like, again, it's you disconnecting from the world. Healing family issues, chemistry, and soulmate. There it goes. I feel like a lot of that, the healing family issues, I feel like your healing is not just the surface. It's deep-rooted stuff that you're working on. That's awesome. Healing family issues. Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups. This could definitely be about a mother figure too, okay? Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, some kind of nurturing energy. You know, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. You could be going through healing from a family situation, from like deep-rooted stuff, from parents, childhood, that is actually going to now calling your soulmate, right? Because now we're kind of getting to the root cause of things. That would turn me off too, girl. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, and that's fine. And this is how you're gonna be weeding out. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like yes, that's that may sound superficial, but I need a man that knows how to change a tire. But yeah. Yeah, I love this. Finance and career, it's safe to love. Again, you're gonna be in that energy. New love, playfulness. You have new love coming in. But I feel like you're doing the correct thing, and that's kind of like getting to the root cause of, right, our shadow and our issues in order to be in the right state of mind, in the right state of the energy, right frequency, in order for us to be good for the connection, be good for us, and be good for that person. Anything else you got coming up? Don't dog them now. You have passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You're making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. That's where you are. Guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. Wow. Expression. You need to work. You need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. I don't know. I feel like you've expressed that to me before. There's something that you've always wanted to do. Maybe it's a time. Many choices. You have many options, even if it don't seem that way right now. Get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. Make it work and strategy. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. I don't know why I feel like this was the whole tire thing. It gave me that energy. But anyway, strategy. Do you need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach your next level? Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. There may be something different that you want to do as far as work. You may be also wanting to come up on something that you're very passionate about, like ready for that step. Yeah, you're outgrowing a lot of situations in every aspect. I don't feel like it's just love. Gesture, investment, and frozen. So I feel like you're actually going to get, again, there's the payout here of something that could have been kind of taking a while or taking too long. Connections, people skills, and limitations. I feel like that's exactly what we've been talking about. It's almost like you're weeding through the people, the energies that you want in your life. Give and take, short term, and innovation. What's that? New life. Wow. You're going through a death and a rebirth process. There's a very like big phoenix energy here. Wait, what? Mercury retrograde is whipping my ass, and I'm Gemini rising. Sheesh. Yes, I'm trying. I'm doing the work. Almost feels like nothing is happening. That's exactly how it does feel. You feel like there's nothing, but a lot is happening. Everybody wants to do their nails, and I just got offered a booth. I'm considering doing. Oh my God, yes, that's that creative passion. Okay, girl. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, my love. Tell me about this booth and the nails. Four of Cups, Tower, Magician, Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. You may feel like, you know, it's a lot to do or juggle. But on the long run, you have the Hierophant, a lot of elevation, a lot of clientele. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Build your confidence. You know, it's like any hustle or any business. It's going to take its time, but you'll blow up. Congratulations. I'm so proud and I'm so happy for you. So you got your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. Representing the wait, what? Be representing the EBB and flow, the infinite loop of creation. Oh, okay. I am successful. There you go. All right, boo. Number 27. Number 27. Okay. What is coming next in love? Just some context. Left my child's father 2 years ago. He doesn't leave me alone. He's also a Virgo, but I know his energy always comes up. I'm hoping for something new. Gotcha. Okay. What's the current energy when it comes to love for number 27? What's the love energy? For number 27. Current energy in love for number 27. Four Swords, the Justice. The Star. Okay, a lot of healing going on right now. All right, Six of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. You could be healing from a lot of insecurities from a past situation. Somebody could have really, like, I don't know, this giving me the energy almost of somebody talking down to you and making you feel little. Or trying to do that. Let me say that. Four Swords. Page of Pentacles. Justice. Yeah, Four of Cups. The Star. Ten of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're moving away from some kind of insecurity. All right. I feel like you're kind of there's an energy of like reanalyzing what is your wish fulfillment. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. There goes you walking away from that situation. Justice and a Four of Cups. Six of Swords. It doesn't feel like it's been a very easy journey to move away from this. The Star and the Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands. Somebody sees you. Queen of Wands and the Star. Seven of Cups. What's the Ten of Swords? Seven of Wands. Somebody, yeah, this past person is showing up very devastated. This person could be making up like illusions of what you got going on in your life. And it's keeping them in some kind of defeated energy. Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Ace of Cups. What's the Eight of Swords? The World. What's the World? Three of Swords. I don't know if there's an energy on your end where you feel like, are you ever going to find true emotional fulfillment? Five of Pentacles. And that may be the uncertainty. That may be the insecurity that you're kind of trying to come out of. Okay. I feel like you will come out of that energy. Tell me right now about the present moment in her love life. Seven of Swords, King of Swords, and the Sun. What's the Seven of Swords, King of Swords, Hangman? What's the Seven of Swords? Queen of Swords. So this is this person trying to come back into your energy. Hangman. It's almost like it's forcing. Nine of Wands. Yeah. What's the Sun? Empress. This person puts you on some kind of pedestal. Like Four of Pentacles. This is giving me low-key obsessive vibes. Page of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Three of Wands. And I feel like you want to move in another direction. All right, you're just waiting for that right person. And it gives me more so not only the right person, you want passion and you want emotions behind it, right? So I'm getting an energy here. I think this is the first time that I'm reading you. All right, so I'm getting two messages here. What could be like at a stalemate in your love life? Maybe one of two reasons or both. I don't know if you dealt with a third party with your ex and you could still be holding on to that energy. insecurities from that, which stagnates your new beginning with someone else, or you keep going back to this person even though you say he won't leave you alone. I'm not sure if you still entertain it. Dibble and dabble kind of energy. Okay. Hey, Kay. Hey, boo. Whenever you're ready, love, I got you. Okay, so what's coming up in love? Okay. Okay, got you, girl. What's coming up in love? What's coming up in love? What's coming up in love? The Magician in reverse. What's coming up in love? The Star. Okay. Justice. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Okay. The Magician reverse, Ten of Wands. I feel like you're going to release that manipulative person. Again, it doesn't have to do with you releasing that person. As I said, there's one or two things. Releasing that situation is different from releasing the person, right? Releasing what was tied to that, what came with that, the PTSD, the trauma. You know what I mean? And it's like making the conscious decision to heal, right? I feel like this person will always come back, girl. Yeah. And I'm going to look into new love, but I wanted to see what the energy was coming up. This person is going to try to come back. The Magician in reverse, Two of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you're definitely trying to run away here. Three of Cups, Seven of Swords. Yeah. Five of Wands. This person brings so much freaking conflict. Ace of Wands, Tower, and the Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. What's this Ace of Wands? Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Okay, you have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that could be coming towards you. That emotionally vulnerable individual. You do. It is just slow energy. Why? Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Hermit. Because they're still here healing to do. Regardless if you've left this person 5 years ago, have you ever truly healed from that root issue, right? There's like layers to it, right? And I understand you completely. So I'm looking at a flower, like a plant right now. Have you gotten down to the root, or are you just cutting off, you know what I'm like, layers of the plant itself? Is there healing from the root, which also has to do with confidence, especially if people like us have dealt with abusive relationships, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual abuse. There's something here about conditioning, being told something over and over again, and it's almost like subconsciously we kind of believe it, and it's like healing from that and realizing this is not who I am. So there is still some kind of self-confidence. You know what I mean? Yes, boo. Go ahead, Kay. Correct. It is hard to heal when you still have that person in your energy. Absolutely. What is the Hermit and the Five of Cups? Queen of Wands, High Priestess. It's almost like needing to step into your confident energy. So even if you still have to deal with this person because you have children with them or whatever the case may be, there is energetic, like needing to be in a different energy. It's like, and I'm not saying that you're dealing with him, right? But it's almost like there's a need to see who the hell you are. The Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Judgment is somebody taking a very conscious look at themselves, being like, I know who the fuck I am. So it's almost like fuck him right now. It's more like the energy of you being confident within you, shifting that perception. Let's see what's coming up as far as new love. I see you emotionally detaching from this, or you have already. So it's like whatever. It's just now the work on you. Yes, Kay. Go ahead, boo-boo. I got you. All right. Tell me about new love coming up in the near future. New love. No ex stuff. Okay. Knight of Wands, no ex stuff. New love. Nine of Wands. Jesus. No ex stuff. Six of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. There could be someone very passionately coming towards you. But this person seems very immature. All right. Yeah. The Empress, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. I see you going through a transition. That's exactly where we need to be. That's what we've been talking about. Knight of Wands, Magician. All right. Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay. Empress, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, Eight of Cups, and the Fool. What's the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles? Eight of Swords. Here's the thing. You do have someone coming towards you. All right. I feel like you could definitely be attracting multiple people. There's a need to be in your Empress, High Priestess energy and recognizing what you want to manifest with the Magician. Okay. So it's how could I explain it? It's like a two-sided story here. So this could be an energy of like, damn, I really want someone that, you know, I really vibe with, and you can definitely get that. But are they bringing to the table exactly what you want? Somebody's coming towards you, and it doesn't feel like we've kind of like excluded the past person. Someone could be coming towards you, like coming in very immaturely, coming in very sexually, just wanting something superficial. And it almost feels like you could be hanging on to that or attached to that because you want to kind of move on. You want the love. But there's an energy of knowing how to recognize that with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's not something equal give and take. So it's like you may have to kiss a few frogs, but there's, you know what I mean? Like a energy that you need to be in. Like whatever it is that you're manifesting, I want my person, then you need to be present in that energy and not entertain whoever this is, because somebody's coming in a bit manipulative. I feel like somebody here may have other outside options. Six of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Wands. This is something that you need to kind of like block out instantly as soon as you catch that red flag, because it's not going to be equal give and take. I do feel this King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups is coming in, but you may have someone else before that. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody's coming in and they do want to commit. They want to move forward with you. This feels, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups is what we all want. Kumbaya and happily ever after. All right. Now with tarot, of course, I can't say happily ever after, but it definitely could lead to commitment. It definitely could lead to stability. But again, there's that energy of needing to know who the hell you are. All right, Nine of Pentacles, Empress, Eight of Cups, knowing how to detach, practicing the art of detachment or something like that, and not attaching yourself to any superficial connection because we're getting the attention. And when we're in a vulnerable position, or when we've been probably, there's an energy like a vulnerability here. It's easy to do that because we find comfort with the attention. It's like, oh, okay, this feels good. But then this person is showing you the red flags. No, it's okay to pass and to still be in your Empress energy for you to get some. You do have someone new for sure. All right. And this can lead to longevity. It's just now I feel like the divine may be throwing some kind of test towards you. And it's just to see what you want out of this person. So there's a little codependent energy that could be coming from your end. And again, it doesn't have to be financial. Codependent meaning energetic. For instance, you know, there was a time where I was dating and I vibed with somebody. And I was like, yo, exactly what he said, what he, you know, preached and everything. And the lifestyle, it was everything that I wanted. It was like, okay, I really want this person. I really like this person. But the actions wasn't matching, because then the call stopped and it's like, okay, but I kept initiating. It's like, don't get attached to that kind of energy. You know what I mean? I feel like you do have new love. You do. Ace of Swords, the World. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're going to be closing out a cycle successfully. And again, no matter if this was a cycle that was already closed out 2 years ago with the person, you're going to be closing out this cycle with you. That you know, that old person, the old you is going to be closing out. And you're stepping into a whole different energy within you that's going to be attracting a soulmate. You have it here for sure. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. You're gonna be living in a prayer, pretty much. Seven of Pentacles, Hermit, yeah, and the Six of Wands. You're really gonna like this person, and it's definitely something that you're gonna be investing in. I like this. This is nice. I'm sorry if it was a little harsh, but I had to kind of say it how I saw it. The cards told me. So it's not about the person anymore, that past person. It's about you now. All right. Again, especially when you dealt with something toxic or something abusive, it's now to kind of like heal you and mend you and love you. What else? What else about what's coming up in love? The High Priestess, again, I love this. The Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Emperor, and the Nine of Wands, King of Wands. You're going to have an option between two. Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, Tower, and the Fool. Nine of Pentacles. But again, this is when in your confident energy, you keep getting the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress and the High Priestess. That's Empress energy to me. 10 of Cups. You got something happy coming in. And I do feel like you got somebody from the past, okay? But there's a need not to be confused, all right? Because I don't know why the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Cups is here. You're going to have an option. Again, this King of Wands, listen, this guy got to be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because it keeps coming out. The Moon, the Page of Pentacles, and the Temperance. Give it time, okay? Let go with the energy of flow. King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands, Seven of Wands, Four of Swords. Don't let anybody try to sabotage this. As I said that, Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords, even with their words. Don't let anybody try to sabotage this for you. Knight of Swords, you got to be in the, yeah. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Six of Wands. You know who you are at this point. Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups, and a Nine of Cups. This situation may go slow, but it's fine. It's a nice energy. This person is definitely someone that you're going to be attracted to, and they're definitely emotionally available. So I feel like what the divine wants to say is that you need to kind of prep yourself for this energy, because you need to be good within yourself in order to be able to be good for the relationship, for yourself, in order to enjoy this person and actually recognize this energy, right? Wow, that was a whole, sorry, mouthful there. So what's coming up? Anything else? Thank you, Sally. What's coming up? You deserve love. Bingo. You're worthy of it. Absolutely. Make the effort. Calling in your soulmate. What did I say? You have a soulmate coming in. I can't make this up. Engagement. Girl. Past life relationship. You have a very strong connection to this person, but you need to free yourself. Free yourself again. Don't think outside the box. Not that person. The situation that you experience. Okay? Yeah. The situation that you experience. Free yourself from that. Heal from that. Don't let anybody try to water you down or shrink you. Love yourself first. Bingo. I love that. So you got number 27. Your mind is wide open. Your mind is wide open, and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the condition of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. I am expressive. All right, my love. Number 777. Okay. Should she have her mom cancel this trip? Should she have her mom cancel her trip? Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, the Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Judgment. What's this energy if she has her cancel? Magician, Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands, Seven of Cups. I feel like if you have her cancel, you're going to end up in disappointment. There's a nurturing energy you need right now. You need this nurturing. You need this mama love, this mama hug, this mama soup, something like that. What's the energy if she comes to visit? Chariot, the Lovers, the World, the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay. High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. There could be conflict if she comes. Okay, but I'm gonna be honest, if you tell her to cancel, you may end up disappointed. You may end up mad. I do see, I don't know, it's like, you know that there's gonna be conflict, or this can end up into an argument. All right, but I feel like she wants to come in to nurture you. All right, I feel like she's gonna be hurt if you do ask her. So should she ask her to cancel? Two of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Two of Swords, the Hierophant, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. What's their advice? Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. There's something that you need to work out with her. And it's almost like I don't want to say you're making up an excuse, but is there something that you're avoiding? Is a situation right now that you don't want to see or look at? Is there something that you don't want to deal with? Is like that kind of energy. The Devil, yeah, the Temperance. It's like something you're putting off. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands is just going to stagnate the situation. I'm not saying you're making an excuse to, you know, because you're not feeling well or whatever. But it's almost like this is also a little avoidance on your end to heal a situation. And it's just going to further stagnate things. So, I mean, Nine of Swords, I keep saying I feel like if you do tell her to cancel, it's like a double-edged sword. If you do tell her to cancel, you're going to end up in some kind of regret. And she's going to feel very sad too. I also want to say if she does come, there will be an argument. But after the argument, the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, Lord God, Page of Swords, Hermit, and the Six of Wands. Here's the thing. Four of Pentacles. Okay. You may, if you don't want to deal with this, I get it. Okay, because it is telling me that it's going to lead to some kind of burden, probably even blockage. There may be some words here. I don't know. Four of Pentacles, and there's something about holding a grudge at the end, and there's pride and ego involved. Okay. If I want to say you may, even though you may end up disappointed, if you right now can't deal with the drama and what it's going to come with that burden, then yes. You know, I do see a little drama if she comes. And I do see a grudge holding. And I do see the ego being involved. And not talking maybe or something like that. And right now, if you're not in the energy to deal with that, then yes. However, because I got to be the, you know, the good, the mother in me and the healer and wanting kumbaya energy. However, if you don't want to further stagnate things and further look the other way or whatever this issue is between you and her, this would be the time. Even though you feel like you may not be able to get through, there may be some releasing on your end that you can do. But again, overall energy, if this is something that you don't want to deal with and you just can't deal with at the moment, then I get it. Then yes. 777. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in the flow. I get it. I get it. If you're right now in that energy of peace and you're like, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta leave people at an arm's distance, even if it's your own mama. I get it. I get it. I'm a therapist, and that's right. Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm humbled. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm not a therapist. And so thank you. Okay. Number 12. Oh, I miss you too, boo. I did. Okay. Okay. When is a good time to purchase? That's so crazy. I'll tell you later on why. Oh my God, this gave me like, I don't know, some kind of excitement for you. Like it's me. Okay. Okay, tell me about the transportation issue. When will this be resolved? Is there a particular time frame she should be looking out for? Page of Cups. Two of Pentacles. The Sun. Okay. I know it's gonna sound cliche, boo, but it's just gonna feel when the time feels right. The Sun and the Judgment is like there's when you're able to, Knight of Pentacles. It may be a slow energy, okay? It may not come right away, but with the Two of Pentacles, when you can juggle multiple things, so also gives me like financially manage, right? Page of Cups. Four of Pentacles, yeah. Because right now there's a restriction, okay? King of Cups. Six of Pentacles, yeah. You're going to know exactly when the money starts flowing. Can I get a time frame of like what the signs she should look out for? 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Eight of Cups. Once you move out. Once you do some kind of move. 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Eight of Cups. 10 of Swords, the Star, Death. You're going to go through some kind of rebirth in the process. In your soul? What? The Devil, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the High Priestess. Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Emperor. This is when you feel like you're standing on business. You're going to feel like a whole boss-ass person. What's the Five of Swords, Three of Cups, Two of Cups? Do me a favor, okay? Right now, don't talk to anybody regarding this plan or when you're going to buy or when you're going to, you know, purchase a car or something like that. There's sabotaging energy. Three of Cups, Eight of Wands. Keep it to yourself, Empress. You're gonna get it. It's just you need to keep this to yourself. People could be sabotaging energy, sabotaging you energetically. Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it may have to do with a Gemini, a Taurus, or a Libra. I have Pisces and Aries energy too. Ace of Cups. All right, but could I get a time frame? I know it's during the move. Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Temperance. It's just saying to wait. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles. There's an energy to wait until you are within that moving process. You're already settled in. You're already settled in. And then you have bliss. It's giving me a lot of peace. It's like, it's almost like a knowing is going to come to you. But this is already when you have moved. Already when you have settled. All right. Okay, no. It doesn't necessarily have to do with you buying everything for your house, because I was trying to figure out more. No, it doesn't have to do with that. It has to do when you feel settled, when you feel grounded. Okay, yeah, move in silence for sure, because there's some kind of sabotaging energy. Where is my timing cards? You know I hate timing cards, right? You do know that, but I feel like Spirit is just saying that there's a knowing, there's a peace, there's a calm, there's a happy, there's a blissful energy. This is so not my timing cards. There's a blissful energy. It's once you move, once you're settled in, there's something about you, like, I don't know where I'm getting the image of you opening up like a curtain and light comes out, and it's, I don't know, is that energy? Because, right, financial stability also comes with happiness. I don't care what anybody wants to say about that shit. It's part of happiness, being comfortable. Where is my timing cards? Is this it? No. Why does this always happen and it's always right in front of my face? All right, maybe it's not meant to be for me to kind of give you a timing card because I don't see it. Oh, haha. Right in front of me. Always happens. Okay. What's the timing on this purchase? What's the timing on this purchase, Spirit? Could we give a good timing? Could a good timing? Release the need to control the situation. Yeah. Okay, timing. More patience is required. So we know it's not the time right now, okay? Within a month. Tell me more about within a month. Next month. Oh, shit. Okay. When are you making this official move? Within 3 months. So that's what I was getting. So next month. Okay, so end of August. Let me see if I can pull on this energy. What's August looking like to purchase the card? 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups. No, you're just going to be... August feels like you're just going to be getting back on your feet, right? It's like things are settling. Okay, August. September to purchase. 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords. Okay, so that's September. October, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Hierophant. So September, October. It's really between, I feel, September and October. So I would say probably by the end of September. Moving next month. Okay. Okay. So I want, the way I'm looking at this is within a month, there's a move, right? But it's giving me you need to be settled, right? That's why that makes sense. August, you're moved, you're settling. That's why it's like October to September. So mid-October, ending of October. And again, you're going to feel it, right? And that makes a lot of sense too, because that's around the time that they're trying to get rid of 2025 vehicles to bring in 2026. So there's good deals on that. You should also research dealerships that's going to be around you to see what rebates and stuff. There's so many things that are coming to my mind, but I can definitely help you with that. I've had 7 cards already. So I'm pretty good negotiator. I can help you with that. Text me. All right. What did you get? 12. Creativity is driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. I am a visionary. All right, boo. All right, number 66. We're almost there, guys. Number 66. Okay. Hey, love. I wanted to know what are LG's true intentions. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So this is like a channeled, right? Okay, so what's the current energy? And then we'll see what's coming up and we'll pull the intentions as well if it doesn't come out. Got you. What's this Capricorn's true blue intentions? What's the current energy around this? There's something about a perfume that you wear that this person likes. 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands. What's the current energy in this situation from this person? 6 of Swords. The Lovers. You're welcome, my love. 2 of Swords. 6 of Cups. Judgment. 7 of Wands. The Devil. I won't count the devil yet because I know that's that energy. 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, Death. Okay, wanting to put, so the current energy is like this person wants to build, this person wants to cooperate, this person wants a chance, and they want to put an end to toxicity, to blockage, to stagnancy. 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords. I feel like this person won't release you. They can't release you. 9 of Wands, that's why they keep coming back. They feel trapped, to be honest. Empress, yeah. I don't know. Is there like a perfume? We work together. Oh, yes. And he says, when you're here, I smell your perfume. I'm telling you, they was giving me something like that. It's very alluring. Like, I mean, we've all had that, right? I love cologne. So it's like when somebody, like when my husband comes out, I just close myself like, it smells so good. You know, it's that kind of energy. And it's like your smell just like keeps him trapped. I don't know. The Lovers and the 10 of Cups, the High Priestess, he feels a connection, girl. 2 of Swords and 3 of Wands, Hangman. But there's that stagnancy on his end. Waiting for fucking what? The Star, the Queen of Cups, and the Tower. Is this her? 7 of Pentacles. Oh, that's you waiting for him to invest for some kind of breakthrough. King of Pentacles and a Knight of Pentacles. Things are slow. What are his true blue current intentions? Ace of Wands, the strength to heal, that he wants change. King of Cups, Knight of Swords, he wants to conquer. He truly wants to work at it. King of Swords, 3 of Cups, and a 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. But he's still holding on to his singlehood. And I feel like I've pulled on this energy where I feel like his intentions are so genuine, but he cannot help himself with Emperor, 8 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. There's something where he cannot, like, he can't leave a certain lifestyle behind to become this Emperor and Ace of Swords, like the breakthrough. Emperor, yeah, Temperance. He still needs to heal. Let's not forget my love. I love it. 10 of Swords, yeah. His intentions are decent, but it's like he's like a boy internally. Let's dig into more to his intentions. What are his true blue intentions towards her? What are his true blue? Yeah, you're like home to him for sure. And that comes with that what I was saying with the smell, not just literal. It could be like metaphorical, right? It's like, you know, your home has a smell, right? It has that home smell. That's what that was giving me too. What are his true blue intentions? 8 of Wands, Death, and the Fool. Wanting a rebirth, one thing to move forward. 4 of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Wands. Okay. 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, wanting to move with confidence, Judgment, wanting a rebirth for sure. The Fool, Queen of Wands, wanting some kind of confidence. The High Priestess. Wow. And the Strength, he wants to heal. He does. 10 of Cups, he wants the happiness, the kumbaya. He wants to come back. Knight of Cups, he does. 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, Strength, and the Fool. The Sun, he just wonders if this is ever going to be like truly happiness, justice, and the 5 of Wands because of past situations. Like, you guys have history, right? Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Hold on. My tablet is about to die. I cannot allow that. Sorry, hold on. It's either the phone or the damn tablet. All right, here we go. Sorry, the microphone is going to be off for a little bit. All right, yeah. So what is the 2 of Wands, the High Priestess, 4 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles? He does have good intentions, but I'm going to be honest. He doesn't want to release looking elsewhere. 2 of Wands. Yeah, 3 of Cups. He doesn't want to release the other options or he doesn't want to feel trapped. That's the bottom line. He doesn't want to feel trapped. It's like, there's a fear here of him feeling like he will, you know, and I'm going to put this in the best possible respectful manner ever, right? But he doesn't want to feel like he's never going to deal with another, I'm just going to deal with a body part. for the rest of my life. There's a fear behind that, a genuine fear. Why is the fear? The Star, the Four of Wands, because he always feels like, is the grass is greener syndrome. Like, what if there's something better? There's an issue here with him. There's a big issue with him. Yeah, there's an issue with him. What's coming up in this situation? What's coming up in this situation? The Empress in reverse. And the Hermit. Here's the thing. What's coming up in the situation is that, you know, are you ever going to be able to be you 100%? What does that mean? Let your hair down. Are you ever going to be able to be you comfortably? Are you ever able going to be able to just nurture this whole, be 100% without having to look over your shoulder, without, you know, wondering what is the disappointment, and kind of being in that energy is not being able to experience it or be you, because it's almost like walking on eggshells. Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles, Empress in reverse, Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like the passion is going to be there. I just feel like you're going to be one, when your emotions, you're going to be guarded. You're going to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. All right. I feel like you are going to express this to him. I do feel like you're going to give him a chance, but you're going to be at limbo. What's the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles? So yeah, Four of Cups. His offers comes with like some kind of ulterior motive. And you're going to be waiting for the commitment. Three of Wands, not Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Wands. It's almost like, when are we going to go public? When are we going to... I don't know. There's something about here, like, really invest. The World, Two of Wands. What's the World? The Eight of Swords, the Sun, and the Moon. There's insecurities coming up. What else is coming up? The Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. You're going to end up leaving again. Yeah. But, you know, it's not on him. This is on you, right? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know what I mean? And I know you could respect that as a New Yorker. You know, we're both New Yorkers. We're not going to bullshit or sugarcoat shit. And you know it's coming from a beautiful... It's coming from a very pure intention. It's not... I'm not trying to be harsh, but this is what I see. Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. And every time this happens, it just pulls you back a little bit further in your healing, right? It pulls you back in your insecurities and questioning yourself. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Now you're left with picking up the pieces again. High Priestess. Yeah, Nine of Swords. And it's because you know you didn't follow your intuition. Yes. Chingy pulling me back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Yes. And no, I do not sing, so don't be coming after me for my voice. Anything else about the situation? Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, Empress, Chariot. You know, it's almost like getting back into this situation. It's just avoiding you from some kind of ultimate happiness. Feeling safe in a connection. And it has nothing to do with abusive or being scared of him, right? It's not that. It's feeling completely like I can sleep easy at night. I can truly... Could we ever say we can truly trust? We never know the person, but you could feel like, you know, you don't feel that sneakiness. You don't feel that torment. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what you're avoiding, is like the true ultimate happiness, staying stuck to the situation. Magician, yeah, Lovers, and actually manifesting something that feels free, feels good with the Fool, feels like a new beginning, something that you truly want. And here's the thing, not to say that he's never going to change, this can't be your end all be all, but are you giving him the amount of time to even miss you? Are you even, you know, allowing him to go through what he needs to go through? And we're not talking about just a month, right? Are you allowing him are you allowing for the divine to step in and truly work on him? Because if you keep taking him back, you're babying him. It's that kind of mother when it's like, oh, my kid would never do that. That kind of situation, but to a man. You know, because the thing is this, is that there's not going to be tower moments that are going to come in for this person, or lessons, if you're going to be in the crossfire. What could she expect in a situation? You know, you're not his mother. You're his partner. Passion. Yeah, there's a lot of passion here. Soulmate. I do feel like you guys have a very strong soul tie. For sure. I know this. Free yourself. Free yourself. And religious factors. Religious factors doesn't really give me that quite literally. It gives me that you guys are both on two different frequency. Okay? Chemistry. Passion. Reconciliation. So I feel like you will take him back. Romantic feelings. Free yourself. Keep an open mind. Chemistry. Stay optimistic about your love life. You know, worth waiting for. There's someone else. True love. Very soon. Express your love. Trust. Attraction. And let your friends help. Let your friends help. It's safe to love. You know, you may need to jump back into this to kind of also learn a lesson. Past life relationship, flirt, and deception. Yeah, there it goes. I get it. It's hard to break away from someone that you truly love. I truly understand. But, you know, when do we decide to put ourselves first, right? Yeah. Sorry, but Capricorn, don't mess with me. Okay, 66. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. Let me just send out a number and then we're almost done. Wait. What is going on? I don't see the question. Let me see if it went to my junk. I didn't get a question for the last person. I don't see the question. Well, I could be tripping. She's still here. I don't want to call her out. I don't know if you just wanted a general read or if you had a specific question. Of course, Gigi. My pleasure, babes. Love you. I see the payment, but I don't have a question. Where are you, damn it? I got one more. I'm not done yet. Hold on, but I'm trying to send out a number. All right. I guess she will send her question. Oh, I just want to know. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, boo. I was going to send you out an angel number. Okay, I just got one more person before you. All right, number 24. Number 24. And then we'll do your last one. I'm going to give you an angel number regardless so I can timestamp yours. So yours is going to be after 24. What's this? What's my boo's number? All right, you got 22. So after 24 is 22. All right, number 24. Okay, if I'm supposed to ask a question, just tell you pull cards on what the divine wants me to know, present and future. If so, that's the question. Okay. Everybody should have gotten their number. Did I miss anybody? I only have 2 more people. I know somebody was commenting in there, number 42, but I don't have a number 42. All right. Okay, this is a channel message. For number 24, for number 24, for number 24, what does divine want her to know? Present and future. Okay, tell me about the present moment for number 24. The present moment for number 24. Page of Cups. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Cups. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the Magician. Gemini energy. Page of Cups, the Sun. Okay. Emperor. 3 of Swords. So, I don't know. There's like a divorce here. There's a divorce. But I feel like, 8 of Pentacles. In the present moment, I feel like Page of Cups and the Sun. Queen of Cups. There's a lot of people here. King and the Queen of Cups. Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini energy, Sagittarius energy, Leo energy. All right, let's see. So I feel like in the present moment, there is like some kind of anxiety around a commitment. Okay. 5 of Cups, some kind of disappointment. This feels like almost like a divorce, death. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, but there's some kind of new beginning that wants to come in, but there's some kind of anxiety around it. 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords. You may be a little blocked off right now to whatever this is. All right, I feel like there is some kind of confidence that's going to be regained. So it's almost like someone coming out of like a divorce, or, you know, 10 of Cups. This could be a family situation, someone you had kids with. I feel like there's a regained confidence here. All right, I feel like with the Judgment, Queen of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the Magician, you're definitely manifesting someone because you're in some kind of confident energy. All right, the Moon, 4 of Cups. This could be like a little, I feel like, I don't know if the time right now is like you're going through like a timeout. Okay, and you may feel like, okay, so when is this situation going to turn out for me? Or, you know, when is love going to come in? There's some kind of like stalemate energy, but it's because there's things kind of manifesting behind the scenes. What's going on in the present moment? The Devil, the Justice, and the 8 of Wands, Capricorn energy, 6 of Swords. Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, definitely moving on. 3 of Cups, 8 of Swords. I don't know if you're dating right now, or you could be, but I feel like you're going to be in your head. 8 of Swords. Yeah, 4 of Wands. It almost, I don't know. I don't know why it feels like dating right now feels like a foreign language, and it's like you got to relearn something again. But you're standing out. You're doing a lot of healing. 5 of Swords. But what's the 5 of Swords? Hierophant. But there's a bit like of a sabotaging energy because of a past relationship. it kind of got you, it kind of has you still at like a limbo, like healing, but still looking back at the past. Is like, you know, I don't know if there's a question here. Will you be married again, or would you fall in love again, or something like that? Let's see. All right. What's coming up for number 24? What's coming up for number 24? What's coming up for number 24? The Star. Okay. Wish fulfillment. 6 of Pentacles. You could be having money as well coming up for you. Some kind of payout. 5 of Cups. The Lovers. And the Temperance. The thing is this. You're going through healing. You're evolving, okay? I feel like there's a disappointment here because there's something here where you didn't follow your intuition. Stop looking back at a situation. Spilt milk is it's like spilt milk, right? I feel like you're definitely going to be investing in yourself. And there is someone here that wants to come in with a stable opportunity. 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. But you're in your head about it. 5 of Cups and the High Priestess. 9 of Wands. 2 of Wands. You may have... What's the 2 of Wands? The 3 of Cups. You may have options coming up. I feel like you're going to be not juggling. Again, if this is dating, I don't feel it's juggling. It's like networking. But here's the thing. You need to follow your intuition because you may end up disappointed in choosing the wrong person. What do I mean by this? Because there's somebody coming in very immature. Knight of Wands. What's this Knight of Wands energy? 8 of Pentacles. This could be someone that's trying to work something out with you here, like working things out with you. Someone from your past. I'm getting many energies. This could be a past person with the King of Swords. This could be the person that you're separated from or something like that. And you may end up going back and ended up in disappointment. And disappointment doesn't come from, it's like disappointment within you for not following your intuition. All right? Because I feel like there's someone else here. Talking about this other person. 9 of Cups, the Magician. That seems like they want to cooperate. Seems like it's something that you've been manifesting. Seems like wish fulfillment. All right? Seems like they want to move forward with you. There's a soulmate energy here. But there may be like a little... This is coming up now. If this is predictive, again, this is something that you could avoid. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you can change this. You can change this path. But you need to follow your intuition because I feel like there's some kind of disappointment entertaining someone that you know is flighty. Yeah, this could be a Virgo. It doesn't have to be. That you know is flighty, that you've already learned past situations from. So, Temperance, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Justice, 10 of Cups. You have karmic justice that wants to come in. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. You can change this path. What do I mean? You could either delay it or you can keep mingling whatever this is. If you mingle back with the person that you know is flighty, the person that you know, because you're the High Priestess is here, girl, you know. I know exactly where you're talking about. Okay, girl, because I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. There is something here that you know is going to be a disappointment. You know it already. And then you dip and dabble in it and then you're like, fuck. There's someone else here though that really is showing up that looks like wish fulfillment, looks like you're attracted to this person, looks like it could be very successful. They want to build, but there's something that you may go back to. So I feel like that could definitely be avoided and maybe things can accelerate in a different way. Or, because I always say, I feel our book is already written out. Our destiny is already there. Just depends on how we're trying to maneuver through it. So, of course, here's the thing. How could I explain this? So it's like your intuition is here and you already know this, right? For those that are like, okay, but maybe this person has changed and your intuition hasn't really kicked in. You're the High Priestess though. So it's like, yeah, we have to go through things to learn lessons, but how many times are you going to learn this same lesson? It's that kind of energy. Okay, I feel like you're definitely getting a lot of attention. 6 of Wands, okay? You're very successful. 10 of Cups. Your energy is beautiful. It's just that one part, if that makes sense. I mean, there's a lot here. There's even success around. There could be like a, I don't know if you have your own business, or there could be a lot of clientele coming in for you as well. There's something about your success here as well. All right, it's not just all love. But I don't feel like that's like the topic because that's not an issue, if that makes sense. Or that's not going to be an issue coming up as far as your stability. I feel like this is really talking about your love life. What else? What else is coming up? Page of Cups. There can be an apology coming in. Six of Pentacles again. Queen of Pentacles. See, there's money coming in for you too. All right, Two of Cups. There's a relationship here. There's stability, FYI. Three of Pentacles. You could be signing a contract, okay, as well. You can be, there's something with money. You're gaining money as well. Four of Pentacles. Somebody could be an energetic leech, though. Someone could be carrying negative energy and come towards you, and you could feel your money stagnating when you're around this person. You're showing up Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, homie. Like, you are that girl. All right, but I feel like with the Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, other than your success, other than everything else that surrounds you, there's someone that makes you feel restricted, or because there's something that you're still holding on to, the Moon. And the crazy part is, again, you're coming up as the High Priestess, you're coming up as the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. You know, you're very reassured in every aspect of your life. But then there's this person. Yes, then there's this person. It's like, you know, there has to be this one person that's going to catch you off your pivot. The Hermit and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, Four of Wands. This is someone that you've released, okay? What's the Six of Pentacles? The Lovers. I do feel like you have a very strong connection, obviously. But again, it's like with this person, if this person comes in and this is what they bring is burdens. This is what they bring. They kind of like keep you stagnant in different areas in your life. And it's almost like when you're around this person, you're waiting for some kind of breakthrough. Eight of Swords. There's the stagnancy from this person. And this could even affect your finances, I'm going to be quite honest. Not to say you're going to go in bankruptcy, but it's like that doesn't flow as it should be because you're not supposed to be there with this person. At least not yet. All right, Two of Cups and the Empress. Yeah, High Priestess. What did I tell you? Girl, you know who you are. I don't got to tell you this shit. You know who you are. You are this girl. You are that bitch, right? Three of Pentacles and Four of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Ten of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Girl, you know this person ain't there yet at your level. The Empress, High Priestess, I'm sorry, doesn't deserve a king. It's the whole Emperor. All right. And that's the thing, is that when you are in this Empress, High Priestess and you entertain this Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, it creates, it's some kind of disillusion. And that disillusion plays into your finances, because then kind of, it's almost like, I don't know, there's something here about this person causing some kind of stagnancy. So there's a need for willpower, because I feel like you and this person have a lot of passion, and I get it. What else? Wheel of Fortune, again, the World and the Nine of Pentacles. You can truly choose to close this out. Remain in your Nine of Pentacles, remain in your confidence, the Sun, the Death, and the Ace of Wands. Girl, if you choose to fully close this out and let the divine kind of show you what they want to show you, you're going to encounter ultimate happiness here. The Sun, the Death, and the Ace of Wands. This is like total transformation around your love life, around every single aspect. The Tower, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Or you can remain in a Delulu energy and fight the divine on this. And Five of Pentacles, King of Swords. All right, Ten of Cups. You know, there's an energy here of still being insecure, feeling like this person is your Ten of Cups. It's almost giving me like not even being even 100% emotionally emotionally fulfilled. You know, it's like our body tells us when someone is just not right. Follow that. It shouldn't feel like this. It shouldn't feel like in limbo. It shouldn't feel like, oh, maybe, or no, it should feel like, okay, I like this, right? I'm not worried. I'm at peace. What else? What else does the divine want her to know? The Lovers. Gemini energy. Eight of Swords. Magician. Strength. I heard, you know, you may feel like, I don't know, you're hypnotized or something, or it's like, why can't I get past this person, the Devil? There's like an attachment here. I don't know. You could feel like, damn, did this person do voodoo on me or some shit? The Fool. Two of Wands. You have the Eight of Swords speaks about a person that, you know, it's so funny, right? That's why, and I gotta relate it to this because in this card, they have a blindfold, but their hands are tied to the front. Girl, if they had the hands to the front, you could just, you know what I'm saying? Rather than that, this is why cops don't put handcuffs at the front. It's always in the back, right? I don't know why I gotta tell you that. So you have a choice to release yourself from this and manifest ultimate happiness, but you're going to have some kind of willpower to not accept the Devil and the Six of Pentacles breadcrumbs. I get it. Oh, that's a long time. That's a long time. But see, that's that mentality that also keeps us there because we keep looking at the investment. Oh, but I have so many years. Okay. But if all those years from 18 to 44 hasn't worked out, then how much longer are you going to continue investing in it, right? Now we're going to get to freaking 60 and where are we? The same place we were when we were 18. When is going to be your time to get somebody that could be the Magician and the Sun? You know? Seven of Swords, yeah. Somebody's going to try to sneak back into your energy. All right. And I feel like you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the energy that it's almost like, again, not being, when you're around this person, not to say that you're not happy, but you're not 100%. Or maybe that doesn't exist. Let me just say you're not at what you could be more happy. Three of Cups and Death, Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, and Three of Swords. What's coming up in that situation if she entertains it? Knight of Swords, the Star, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. It's almost like you water yourself down. Knight of Pentacles and a Five of Swords. There's sabotage. This is sabotaging. Eight of Wands to your forward movement, okay? To your connection. Nine of Swords, the Hermit, and the Temperance. And then you're going to have to heal as well. The Moon, the Nine of Cups. You may start questioning this. And then you may start questioning, when is my love? When is my person going to come, right? So, yeah, this is a process. Because I feel like if you do entertain it, it's happy for a little while until it's not. And then you got the Moon, the Nine of Cups, and you start questioning, is this really where I want to be? The Five of Pentacles, there could be ghosting here or leaving someone out in the cold, okay? And then you become this Queen of Swords. It's like from the healing that you have to do from this person, now you become kind of like, you know, a little more defensive towards everyone else. Yeah. Never been committed to each other, yeah. What's her advice? What's her advice? Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, girl, new love. Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Hermit, new love. All right, the Strength and the Three of Cups. Maybe needing to hold back from reconciliation. King of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You know, going back to this person from your past, this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, it doesn't have to be that sign. It's always Nine of Swords. It's almost like it's like tormenting, waiting for the stability or the opportunity. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Strength. Yeah, you need the willpower to work at this. It's almost like climbing like Mount Everest. It's tiring. What's her advice? Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Emperor. Wow, Death, and the Two of Pentacles. This is something like save your love for the Emperor. For the one that's going to show you the balance. All right, boo. You got number 24. You have a heart of gold and you're very skilled at maintaining balance, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I am generous. But then you can be all that. But you deserve that same energy back towards you. Okay? It's not a 50-50. It's 100% and 100%. That's how I look at it. All right, my love. Number 22. Number 22. Let me just light a little sage and then we'll get going. Oh, you're very welcome, my love. Okay. Let me know. Keep me posted. number 22, for number 22, I don't know why I want to say 22, 22. Maybe you need to look that up. What's coming up in love? What's next in love for number 22? What's next in love for number 22? What's next in love for number 22? Got the Lovers, Gemini energy. The Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. Ace of Wands. I want to say that's your energy. I think you're in Aquarius. Okay, Eight of Swords. And the Four of Swords. What's the Lovers? The Seven of Pentacles. The Star in reverse, Knight of Swords. Interesting. Ace of Wands, Six of Swords. I feel like you're going to be removing your energy away from someone. Eight of Swords. The Hermit. Yeah. It's almost like being trapped in your head for too long. Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. This is definitely someone that you've invested time in. Empress. You could have a child with this person. Star in reverse and a Knight of Swords. Ace of Swords. Removing your energy is some kind of breakthrough for you, though. Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. Nine of Wands. This is definitely someone that you've given many chances to. Give me a second. Let me put the microphone on. Okay. I feel like you're definitely going to be... This is some kind of past lesson. Strength in the Hermit. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're regaining some kind of balance here. You're not going to be in your head overthinking the situation. Four of Swords and a Five of Pentacles. Six of Cups. You know, what's the Ace of Wands? The Emperor, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. What wants to come in for her in love? The Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Judgment. Is this someone from the past? Judgment? Three of Swords. Yes. Okay. New. The Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, the Queen of Wands, and the Moon. Queen of Wands and the Moon and the Sun. What's that about? Page of Cups. Here's the thing. I don't know why I'm getting split energy here. Let me tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting that there's something here that I feel it's not so much holding on maybe to a person, but holding on to a past situation. I don't know if you dealt with a third party situation. All right. And I feel like that keeps you, it's almost like making the excuse and I don't know why I feel like I had to say making the excuse of something new. It's almost like resisting the new because there is the energy of, okay, well, I'm healing from this situation. I feel like there's some kind of past residual that still keeps you at limbo when it comes to new love. And it has to do with someone that you may have children with. It has to do with someone that you gave a lot of chances to. It's like moving away from that situation, or it's like completely, there's a detachment from the person, but not from the situation, especially if you dealt with the third party situation. You gave this person many chances. And now the third party situation doesn't have to be another person, but the Moon and the Queen of Wands is here. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be another lover. It could just be, someone here that was, an outside person. Let me just put it that way. You could have found something out with the Moon and the Sun. Something could have came out to light. And it does feel like a side piece. I'm not going to lie. So I feel like because of this experience, it's almost like new love. You're resisting to it energetically. It almost gives me, I'd rather not have feelings to be hurt again, or there's something here about not having attachments, to be in a place of comfort. I do feel like there's someone from your past that keeps showing up that wants to come back, though. Five of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Let me see, because, girl, what is this? Yes, and yes, two different people, but you got it. Okay. Let's see. There's somebody showing up here from your past, but there's somebody new too. But it's almost like with the Ace of Wands, you are a bit like holding back from that person. And it's because of some kind of... I don't know. I've never gotten this before because I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm like clairvoyant. I don't know what that means, but I mean, as far as what I'm going to tell you, but is there something about Jesse or something like that? Anyways, I don't know why I needed to tell you that. It was just weighing heavy on my mind. Okay, anywho, what's coming up? What's coming up in love for her? 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. The Star and the 2 of Swords. 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Really? Okay, listen, I've never, and I'm going to show you what just kept attracting my attention. I don't know. I mean, I don't ever do that. Usually it's like scenarios that pop up in my head, but not names. Okay, anyway, sorry. Okay, 10 of Cups and a 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, Page of Cups and the Hermit, the Star, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and a Knight of Cups. Girl. 10 of Cups and a 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands. What's the 9 of Wands? Justice. What's the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles? 2 of Wands. What's the 2 of Wands? 10 of Wands. It's like you're scratching your head here. Page of Cups and the Hermit, the Sun, the Star, and the 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, 2 of Swords, and Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. What's the 2 of Swords? The Empress, the King of Swords, and the Death. Yeah, you have 2 energies here. You definitely have a past person. That's why I'm feeling like there's a new person, but there's someone here. There's a past commitment, and I don't know if this is the one you have like a child with. Feels like a divorce. That's why I'm getting that energy. It's almost like you want to see, what's the 9 of Wands? Hierophant. There's a marriage here, and again, you don't have to be legally married, but it's almost like you're holding on to the happiness of that commitment of wanting it to be just, right? Wanting it to be justice in that situation. You do have 2 paths here that you can take. 6 of Pentacles. I feel like, girl, I don't know if you're given to both options. All right. But with the Page of Cups, the Hermit, and the Sun, there's a time where you're going to be like, okay, what truly is going to make me happy? 5 of Swords, the Tower, 7 of Swords. Is that the happiness? 8 of Wands. Girl, you know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. You want the I'm sorry, the asshole. I'm gonna be quite honest. You want the asshole. 5 of Swords, Tower, 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, right? There's something passionate about this person. It's like, wanting the bad boy. This is what this gives me. All right, but I truly feel what you're gonna do with the Star, the Queen of Cups. It's like there's a deep knowing, okay, I know I want more. I know I deserve more. There's something about I know I want, like, emotional here. 10 of Pentacles, yes, Ace of Cups. I want it all. The Strength, and you do have a new beginning here. Ace of Wands, 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups, but the 4 of Swords. I don't know if you just don't feel it with this other person. There's a newer person here, and it's almost like there's a detachment here. I don't know. I get it, but how would you know if you don't give people the benefit of the doubt? It's almost, I don't know, and again, because I'm not trying to put anybody's business out there, but if this is this energy of where you're dibbling and dabbling in a past energy, it's coming from a place of comfort, but it's definitely causing stagnation, if that makes sense. Or if you keep looking back at a situation, it's a place of comfort. What's coming up as far as new love? In the very near future, new love. New love. Page of Cups. There it goes again. 2 of Swords, the option. Okay, but new love. New love. Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Ace of Cups. You do have new love here. And the 3 of Swords. Let's see. Page of Cups. The Chariot. Cancer energy. Somebody's coming towards you. But I feel like you're going to be at a stalemate. It's almost like it's funny because you got the Temperance and the Five of Cups. It's like the stagnancy disappoints, right? The weight disappoints, but it's because it's like, okay, in order for this to come in, we got to release a little bit, right? Eight of Swords is like being kind of like uptight. Three of Swords, and again, that's why I feel like there's some kind of excuse, and the excuse is like, and again, take this with all the kindness of my heart. You know how I do, but it's almost like I know exactly what you want, but are you giving people the benefit of the doubt? Are you, allowing someone to come towards you energetically? Because I feel like there is a new beginning here, but with the Two of Swords, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords, there's a lot of resistance to it. The Temperance and the Five of Cups, Eight of Cups, and then there's the emotional detachment of being like, it's just, I'd rather not get too connected or feel too much of the vibe because I don't want to end up disappointed. But it's not even like you're giving this person a chance. Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. I don't know. You could also be making comparisons. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Wands. You could be making comparisons. There is that person that makes you feel a certain kind of way. That person just knows how to do it. You know what I mean? And it's almost like, well, and I get it. If you don't feel the spark with someone new, well, that just, the right person is going to come in. But there's a need for a leeway energetically. Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Nine of Wands. And not hold on to that past situation. Don't let that past trauma, right? That past situation hold you back from something great. Tell me about this new person. The Moon, the Seven of Cups, and the Devil. I feel like you have options coming. The Four of Wands, the Star, and the Two of Cups. But one of them look really good. One of them look really good. And even if you don't put yourself out there, girl, it's not like you don't attract. You may be avoidant and just keeping things superficial. And I don't mean entertaining superficial connections, just being very talking phase. And kind of leave it at that. You do have something. Who is this person? Who is this? Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Girl, you may avoid this. This could be a Gemini, a Scorpio. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy water sign. I feel like you're definitely manifesting whoever this is. And this is someone that is showing up as a soulmate because you got the Queen of Cups and the last spread and the King of Cups. And I feel like this person is going to be very emotionally available. And what you're manifesting is that. Ten of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Justice. I feel like in time, though, you do release the burden. Okay? And you do go towards it. Empress energy. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, sorry. Page of Swords. Yeah, Six of Swords, Three of Cups. So I feel like you have, the energies here that comes towards you that you're like, whatever. You do have a breakthrough. And this person kind of tilts you off your pivot here. With the Tower, this comes up unexpected. But this person definitely shifts your perception because I do feel like they're going to be talking. They're going to show you. They're going to put their foot where their mouth is, if that makes sense. Or, they're going to not just talk the talk. They're going to walk the walk. And I feel like you end up entertaining it. You end up dating this person. Girl, I don't know if you want more kids, but that may be something here. Ten of Cups and the Empress. Ten of Pentacles. Shit. You end up in a commitment. You end up in a commitment. But I just feel like it's once you're in that energy of like, okay, I'm going to let the divine do what he got to do. And give back energetically. There has to be a balance, right? Girl, Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups with the Empress. You could have a whole full-blown family. All right. I don't know. This could be a blended family, but I'm getting you can end up prego if you want that. Tell me about this person, this new person. How would you know who this person is? The Empress, the Two of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, the Eight of Wands. This person is gonna push you out of your comfort zone. This person is going to hold on to you. And I feel like what stresses you out is this person is actually, you end up having feelings for them. Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Heavy water sign. Yeah, you end up having feelings for them. I feel like, I don't know, there's something that you can't stand that. And they're not going to let go of you. This is definitely somebody that you're going to be dating, or after some kind of disappointment of dating or talking to a few people. I feel like this past person is always going to come back. But you're going to end up turning cold towards them. You're gonna put yourself back out there, and not in a way where you're in dating apps. It's just, it's gonna come to you. Yeah, and you're gonna start realizing with the Hermit, Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, this feels right. It looks good, but I feel like right now it's just a lot of resistance. What did you get? Number 22. You are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. I am aligned. That's the energy that you're going to be in for this soulmate coming in, girl. Let me know. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, sis, for holding it down as always. Thank you, everybody that participated. I love you guys. I will see you a little bit later. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to keep your karma balanced. Of course, no dating apps. I get you. I feel you. Let me know. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And I will be back later on. I don't know. We'll do something. We'll do some kind of, maybe like the rest of the month, the remaining days for July. And it is crazy. My life path numbers is 11. Interesting. Look at that. You're welcome. Love you all. Bye.